It's so stupid, it's positively brilliant.
Yep, Charlamagne the God.
Andrew Schultz.
We are the Brilliant Idiots, and today's show is sponsored by Squarespace. From websites and online stores, the marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace is the all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence and run your business. There are no hidden fees or price hikes, and all websites are optimized for mobile, and it's so simple. Start with a design template and use drag and drop tools to make it your own. Head to squarespace.com/idiot for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, use the offer code IDIOT to save 10% off your first purchase. Now let's start the show, okay? Hezzy's here.
In the building.
Wax is here.
Yo.
Taylor Gang is here. We were having a discussion before the podcast started about gaining weight. I was trying to inform Taylor because Taylor was talking about someone and, you know, talking about how banging the person's body is. And I said, very true. Very true. Mm-hmm. But it was even better at one point in life.
I don't know nothing.
Right? So my whole thing with Taylor is you can go from fun size to family size real quick with just a few poor choices.
Buffet.
You know what I mean? And I think when you're young, you don't realize that. When you're young, you just, you know, you eating all times of night.
Metabolism high.
I've seen Taylor eating salt and vinegar chips at 9 a.m. with Wax.
Nope.
Now, mind you, shaming Wax for being fat, because Wax has gained a little bit, you know what I mean?
Come on. Listen, but you gotta understand how much I still work out. I burned a whole lot of calories.
No.
I know nobody burning more calories than me.
You too,
Why
but
do you always think that? You think you're the best of everything.
But I guarantee, all right.
he's older now. He don't realize metabolism is slowed down. He think he can still do what he used to do.
Right. I ain't want to hear it.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You can't compare me to people or that got really fucked up that gained all that weight. And I know how to take mine off.
Bruh, I don't know if you've seen your waistline lately.
Yo, I'm doing that. I don't even want to take my shit off, but I'm gonna give you a couple more weeks. I'm gonna sit back and chill out. I gotta take it off.
Take off your shirt.
Take off my shirt. You in Miami though, so it'll be different. I'm out here still in Jersey. It's cold.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man.
Let me see that body, bro. Can you beat Drake? Drake is chiseled, bro.
Yeah.
The guy had a shirtless pic on.
But you gotta understand, anybody who's going through a Ramadan right now is cheating, so you can't even do that.
Man, Drake ain't going through no goddamn Ramadan. Drake Canadian.
Yeah.
Oh, he is?
No Ramadan in Canada.
He's Jewish too, though.
Exactly. That's definitely why he's not doing Ramadan.
Oh, well, anybody I see that get abs like half of the year, I'd be like Ramadan. So
Drake got abs?
Yeah.
He said he's cut. If anybody who I see working out who's really not like that, listen.
Yeah, he looks like he's in good shape. All I'm saying is, you're talking a lot of shit about how you're in good shape, Wax, but you're not willing to pull up that shirt. Let's see them
I'm trying to tell you, I really don't want to do that right now, but
I don't blame you.
Listen,
when your cargo pants look like yoga pants, you got a little bit too much on the thighs.
No, it's a
little too much going on around the thigh area is all I'm saying.
I'm trying to tell you, I really don't want to take my shit off. Just know that I'm doing all right.
He tore his ACL.
I mean, it can't be that different.
Yeah, see, back then, right now, I wasn't working out when I tore my ACL. I was laying back in the bed. And
wifey was pregnant.
Yep. So it was like she kept feeding me as she was eating. I was eating in the bed too. Everything smelling all good. I did gain some pounds, but now I'm back on my feet and I'm back racing pit bulls. So let's go.
I don't know, bro.
You tore your ACL, not your Achilles?
Tore my Achilles.
I thought the ACL is the Achilles.
No, man. I tore my Achilles.
Oh, that's two different things?
Two different.
I didn't fucking know. I thought ACL was goddamn an abbreviation for Achilles.
You don't know all the fucking, you don't know the song with all the bones and stuff?
What's the song with the bones?
The left something connected to the right bone. Y'all know what song I'm talking about.
I know that song, but they don't talk about no ACLs in that.
They
got to.
The hip bone's connected to the thigh bone. The thigh bone's connected to the
leg bone.
Let me pull up some lyrics. 'Cause I don't remember hearing no goddamn ACL mentioned.
That's what I'm saying. So where's the ACL in that?
What's it called? Bone song?
Yeah.
Bone song. Hey guys, are we really not going to talk about the decision, bro? The verdict?
Oh no, we gonna get to that. I was just warming up. I didn't want to come in hot.
I'm saying, bro.
The bone song.
Let's come in hot.
Oh,
let's come in with some heaters, bro.
All right, let's do it.
The texts were lit yesterday.
Yes. Yeah, Devil Chauvin, Derek Chauvin. I mean, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was shocked. I didn't expect him to get off, only because when you see other police officers testifying against a police officer, which rarely ever happens, but when you see other police officers testifying against another police officer, I'm like, oh, he definitely about to get hit. And even when the verdict came back as fast as it did, I was like, okay, he's clearly guilty because all the jurors are on the same page. I didn't expect guilty on all charges. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was a shocker.
Me neither.
That was a shocker.
Yeah. It was, I don't know. For whatever reason, I wasn't shocked at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Break it down.
I knew it. I knew we were going to get it right this time, Charlotte.
I mean, I thought we would get it. I thought we would get it right. I just didn't think it would be guilty on all charges. Like, guilty on all charges means that they're not taking no accountability for nothing. Like, it's all his fault.
Yes, they threw him away.
Yeah.
He's not with us.
Yeah, he's not with us no more.
Yeah.
Under the bus. He did everything wrong.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro.
'cause you know, this is going to be one of those cases that is used in future cases, right?
Yes.
Violence works. Okay? All that peaceful protest and shit is cute, but when you start fucking things up, people consider that when this decision needs to be made. And maybe even the police consider that when they gotta testify against one of their brothers.
Yeah.
Do you think it's
I'm saying,
do you think
when you start, wait, what?
Do you think it was the moment too? Meaning like we've seen these videos before, right? We've seen videos with, men, black women on tape.
We seen videos of white dudes on tape getting shot as well, and they still got off.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the moment, right? Like last year, everybody's sitting still during the pandemic. Nobody really can go nowhere. Everybody's glued to their TVs. Everybody's glued to their phones. It's like it was a moment where you couldn't just brush it off and be like, oh, I got other shit to do. Like everybody had to face that.
Yes, I agree with you. Like so many people knew about it, where there's many others where, if we bring a name up today, you guys might have no clue who it is. I might have no clue who it is. Everybody knew about this one, and the video was so egregious, and everything was there. All the evidence was there and was needed. But also the fact that, like, we've seen cities get just fucked up for months. I think people are over that, regardless of how they feel. And this is the most egregious example of a cop fucking up caught on video. And it's like, I think even people who might have felt a little bit of empathy for Derek Chauvin, I don't even know how you could, but even those people who might have been like, the cop can never do anything wrong, even they were like, man, I'm not trying to see these cities get burned down again. Fuck that. Lock that motherfucker up. Throw the key under the jail. Let's get back to quote unquote normal or safe situations where we don't feel like the cities are going to burn. I really think people were afraid of the cities burning.
Is this what like victory feel like? I don't feel it.
I don't know. I'm so used to feeling injustice. I don't even know what justice feel like.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
What it is. I thought I'd be more excited. I'd be more like I don't.
You're not supposed to be excited. You shouldn't be excited for shit that's supposed to happen. That's what we were talking about earlier. Like, you're not excited that he got convicted, right? You're not excited. You're like, yeah, that's what happened. Like,
supposed to happen.
The light turns green after it's red. You don't get excited.
But I was definitely angry when I seen all these other guys get put off, though. I seen all these other cops get got off, and I was like, I'm not excited over that. You know what I'm saying? I was really pissed off, so I thought I'd have more excitement like the way I was when I was mad. You see what I'm saying?
I can tell you why I don't have excitement. I mean, listen, I'm happy. I'm happy that,
definitely.
for in that situation, justice was served. But to me, that was a one-off, because until there's some real police reform in place where police officers are always being held accountable in that way, this shit is going to continue to happen.
It's a good start.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't even know if it's a good start. It's a good start if it's actually a shift in our culture that causes some real police reform to go down. And then it seems like right now, maybe, just maybe, it semes like Republicans and Democrats might be on the same page in regards to getting some police reform going. Last year when the Democrats had the George Floyd Policing Act and Tim Scott had his bill, I forgot what his bill was called, but from what I was told, a lot of people liked the Republican bill more. The only difference was the Republicans didn't want to get rid of qualified immunity, which I think is the biggest thing.
Big thing.
You get rid of qualified immunity, man, and all of these cops got on their mind is pensions and prisons. They're going to think twice, bro. Yeah. You're going to think twice when you're in that field if you know that if I kill this guy or kill this woman and, it's some malpractice involved, it's going to come out of my pension in the fucking future.
Nah, they ain't doing
or I might end up in prison. Nah. You're going to think twice, bro.
Yeah.
And I think that's the change that this makes. I don't think that there's going to be any like legislative change. I just think there's going to be behavioral change because cops are going, oh shit, we could go to prison too?
Nah.
What? The law applies to me too?
Yes.
What? You see 100%, bro.
It's a one-off.
Let's see, man.
Say what?
I want to be positive on this too.
I've read 3 stories today of people getting shot and killed.
I know, he did.
This woman called the police. This woman called the police on her boyfriend.
That white lady cop, the Karen cop that thought she had her taser out and then shot the dude.
Oh, that was last week.
Yeah, but she's gonna go down too. She's gonna go down for involuntary.
Yeah, she should. She
should.
She should. So you're gonna start to see accountability happen in the courts. And the second it happens in the courts, this is how life works. The second people realize there are repercussions for their actions, they start to change their actions.
Absolutely.
But not before. It's just like children, right? Like if you don't punish a kid, he's just gonna keep on fucking up until he finds out where the limits are.
100%.
And cops never had those limits really, and now that they're starting to see those limits, shit gonna change. Bro.
I would rather put. I feel you, but I would rather some legislation to go with that. You know what I'm saying?
What legislation you want? You can't. You're already not supposed to kill black people.
Yeah,
like,
but
that's already against the law.
But if you implement the George Floyd Policing Act, where you ban the chokeholds, you know what I'm saying? They're
gonna find other ways, dude. It's like,
not if you take away qualified immunity. You take away qualified immunity, and now you, the police officer, are solely responsible. Not taxpayer dollars, not insurance, no nothing. This shit comes out of your pension. Yeah. If you're found guilty and you fuck up, come on, we all know money, baby.
I'd say this. Use whatever holds you want to use. Use whatever the fuck you want to do. But if you kill somebody who's not trying to attack you in any way, you're going to prison. So you might want to choose your holds carefully. You need is accountability. Stop trying to take away choke holds and take away these types of things. Just tell motherfuckers if you choke someone out and they die, you going to jail for that.
I feel you 100%. But what we're trying to do, and I think we're missing something here. Yes, you should punish cops when they do that kind of shit. But we want to prevent people from getting killed.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So in order to prevent people from getting killed, it starts with the cop making the decision before he decides to put somebody in a chokehold, or before he decides to pull up with his gun out, not even assessing the situation to see if this kid's gun is fake, or if this kid got a gun in his hand, or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, or I can't just make an excuse like, oh, I grabbed my taser and I meant to grab my gun. Like, God damn.
Like, we can't use that as an excuse, so she shouldn't be able to use that excuse. Know what thing you're grabbing, bro.
Yo, girl got her baby took in and set it off because the baby drunk some bleach. She ain't set it off. You remember the baby drunk some bleach and they took the baby away?
Oh, yeah.
You don't get no second chance. A mistake is a mistake. She got to go.
Yeah, the police are the only people where malpractice doesn't seem to apply. Like, if I go to the fucking doctor to get my tonsils removed and wake up with no dick, I can sue the shit out of the hospital. You know what I'm saying?
Teeth fucked up.
Like, and doctors will lose their licenses and shit like that. Like, police is the only place where malpractice doesn't apply. Like, I'm sorry, I grabbed my gun instead of my taser. Like,
what the fuck?
You know what's fucked up about that situation though is that like you still gonna have to get your tonsils taken out. You know, like you got no dick, and you still gonna have to go in and get your tonsils taken out.
No dick,
not knowing what they might remove that time too.
If you ain't got no dick, what the fuck you care about your tonsils for?
Well, shit, you gonna be having to do a lot more sucking.
I don't even know what tonsils do, bro. People
now that you don't have a dick, you gonna have to need that.
Tonsils got the voice box in it.
For real?
Yeah.
Do people even still get their tonsils removed? That used to be a thing back in the day.
I think we stopped growing tonsils, bro.
Word, right?
Yeah.
I think we stopped growing tonsils, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. I never hear it no more.
But what, like you got your tonsils taken out?
I know people have tonsils and fucking measles and chicken pox. All that shit gone.
Yo, that's true. Do kids still get chicken pox?
Yeah, they get that vaccine every year. That's why. Well, not every year, but when you go back to school, I don't know if it's every year or not, but kids they got to get the vaccine at some point when they start school. I think when they first start school.
Oh, we got a chickenpox vaccine?
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit.
Chickenpox,
They didn't give me that shit when I was younger. I just had to get chickenpox.
Yeah,
nah, they had it when you was younger.
Everybody in class
Not me.
got it. One person got it, everybody got it, now you don't get it no more.
When was you younger?
Exactly. That's how it works.
That's how it worked, right?
When was you younger?
What year was you younger?
Me and him the same age.
No, I'm saying, like what year? Like what year? I'm basically saying what year we talking? How young?
80,
I think I got that shit in elementary school, bro. I remember getting them chicken pox.
They had that shit back. They had chicken pox and measles shots back then, didn't they?
We ain't good. I couldn't afford it.
They have measles shots because who the fuck gets migos? Who the fuck gets measles anymore?
Nah,
but
get this Migos shot to offset this goddamn.
What's the Ebola shot? The only thing they had in school was the Ebola shot, the thing that turned your arm red.
Nah, Ebola's new, bro.
Well, they Ebola shot, bro. If it turned red, then you got to leave the school.
What?
That is that?
They had some schools. They had something out there.
Tuberculosis. Yeah, there you go. Tuberculosis.
The chickenpox vaccine didn't become available until 1995.
Listen, man, the brilliant idiots. Who gives a fuck?
1995.
I didn't have chickenpox. You don't care about that fact shit, bro. Alex, don't be coming in here with your facts, bro. The shit was out in the 80s, bro. All right?
Nah. I was putting calamine lotion all over my fucking body. Remember that pink-ass lotion you put?
Man. We was in school. Everybody got chickenpox.
All right, well, the 90s. Well, I mean, it's this chicken. Well, but what about measles?
Wait, hold on. Charlamagne, you didn't even have dirt roads in fucking the 90s, bro. What are you talking about? You had a vaccine for chickenpox.
What about measles? They had vaccines for something.
Yeah, they had vaccines for measles.
What year? What year was measles young?
88.
Nah, that shit is probably 60s.
Yeah, measles been around.
1963. Let's go, bro.
What about freckle juice?
One. What'd he say?
Freckle juice?
What about freckle juice?
What's freckle juice?
Oh, y'all never read the book Freckle Juice?
No.
Where the guy used to drink the freckle juice because he wanted to get freckles? I just remember reading that book thinking that, all you got to do is get the measles, bro. It's the same thing.
When did you start having friends? Like, how old were you?
How young were you? How young were you when you had friends?
What else is out there? Like stores and stuff?
This motherfucker read every childhood book, bro.
I think
from Judy Blume to Roald Dahl, all of them.
But no, so you think this is gonna lead to some type of real change, Schultz?
I think it could lead to real change in the immediate future, and then that could go back. Like, think about it like just like kids, right? Like, you punish the kid's like, okay, I'm not gonna do anything, and then you don't punish it for a while, it starts to see how far they could go. So as long as we are consistently holding people accountable for breaking the law, this change will exist in our lives. If we let people get away with it, then it won't. So the pressure has to be on every time somebody is breaking the law. It's that simple.
Yeah,
but I do think in the immediate future, you are going to see change. Like that girl who thought she grabbed her taser and then shot anyway. Put her behind bars, bro.
You got to,
yo. She did that shit on purpose, too, trying to say taser. She knew the fuck she
been on the force 26 years. That's a rookie mistake, bro.
She wanted that.
Yeah. That's what it felt like, right?
She wanted that hit, bro.
Yeah.
My dude Charles McBee said that. He said it feel like every spring is like hunting season on black people. Like and then I saw somebody else say it's almost like it's a sick ritual, like some Illuminati shit people are doing. Like it's weird. But listen, man. I don't know. I still would feel more comfortable with some type of police reform in place. You know what I mean? Because it's really about a mindset, right? Like even when I look at the situation that happened in Ohio yesterday, real fucked up situation, right? But it's tricky because, if you get a phone call, that a woman is out here attacking people with a knife, and you pull up and you the cops, and you just see this woman wielding a knife. On a couple people. When I saw one person hit the ground and, she had another woman up against the car that looked like she was about to stab him. I thought the cop should have used this taser. He shot 4 times, killed the young lady. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is like, damn, do they got to approach every situation when it comes to black people or every situation in certain communities with fatal force as the first option?
Yeah.
Like there's no other option ever. Like, she's got a knife. Like, a taser wouldn't work on a 16-year-old. You know what I mean?
It's a hard one, bro.
Like it's just like in 4 shots, and then you're telling me that
definitely not.
And I'm like to some people he's probably a hero, right? Because he did save a woman from getting stabbed. But then I'm looking, he shot 4 times. If he was a bad shot, he would have shot the woman he also was trying to allegedly save. You know what I mean? And then 4 shots is 4 shots not excessive for somebody with a knife?
Not if somebody was going to stab my daughter, I don't care if it's a man or a woman, but I don't care how old they are, but if they're going to stab my daughter with a knife and a cop shot that person before they could stab my daughter, that person is always going to be
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
So
I get it.
I think it's wrong to conflate these two cases because one is so egregious, the misuse of power, and the other one is doing their job.
Oh no, I don't think.
Now, if you want to change,
I'm not conflating the cases. I'm just simply saying that. Regardless of what that situation was in Ohio, it seems like fatal force is always the first option when it comes to black people.
For sure.
That's all I'm saying.
It does seem that way, and you have every right to believe that way because we keep seeing these stories pop up over and over and over again. That being said, if there was somebody who's trying to stab your daughter and you had a gun, pop, you're not reaching for your taser.
No,
somebody try to do anything to my daughter, you're fucking dead.
Yeah, listen, I'm with you. And I don't even own a taser.
But you probably saying
my
that
daddy
does. If that was a white person, it probably would have went down a little different.
I mean, we see
exactly.
It. Like I saw a video the other day. The white dude pulled out a gun on the cop and told the cop, "Get the fuck away from his truck." And the cop was complying.
White people
and pulled off.
White people are the shit, bro. Like
different.
We the shit.
Different. They are. Like, listen, it's different.
The white girls are getting.
It's different. It's different. It's different. I've seen white people chase cops with knives.
Yeah.
And the cops are running with guns. Like, what the fuck?
You should root for them. You should root for those white people, bro, because they're,
What they showing us what's really happening?
They trying to bring justice. They see the cops doing some fucked up shit and they taking fucking law in their own hands, bro.
And I guess that's my thing too, though, right? It's like we've seen cops. It's not like cops have fucked up training, right? Like we always talk about how cops have fucked up training. No, cops know how to use restraint when they want to.
Yes, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Cops know how to de-escalate situations when they want to.
What's training for then?
But it's like they pull up in certain communities, they see certain shades, and they like pop.
They see
let's
red.
ask questions later.
They see black.
That's all,
But where are they coming from?
Yeah.
Though?
And I'm gonna tell you something else. I'm gonna tell you, not only do I want police reform, Carielle Horn. Her law, Carielle's law that she got passed in Buffalo, New York, because she was a sister who intervened while a cop was choking out a black guy, that needs to be national too.
She was a cop, right?
Yeah, she was a cop. She just got her pension back last week. The judge ruled in her favor. That law needs to be national, especially in light of the George Floyd situation, because now that we see if Derek Chauvin is convicted of murder, that makes every cop on that scene a goddamn accomplice.
Yeah, conspiracy, bro.
Every cop on that scene is an accomplice.
One of them should also go down?
Huh?
You think each one of them should also go down?
Well, they all got charges. They go to court in August.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, they go to court. No, I mean, you sat around and watched that for 9 minutes.
Come on, man.
Like at no point did you as a cop be like, bro,
nobody's human.
Derek, what the fuck? You wildin', bro.
Yeah.
Like to me, if you care about the shield, if you give a fuck about the shield, as a cop, you're gonna stop Derek Chauvin because you don't want that stain on your department. You don't want people looking at y'all like that because it makes your job harder in the future.
Yeah.
That's all. So I like Carielle's law. I think that, those cops need to be held accountable too. They're accomplices. If this guy's accused of murder, he's an accomplice. If I'm with Wax, I'm with Andrew, and they commit murder, and I didn't try to stop them, I didn't call the police or anything after, they coming to get my ass as an accomplice.
Well, nobody know nothing anyway.
What you mean?
I don't know nothing.
Nah, it depends. I might have to tell them. This all depends, bro. I mean, listen, it's just certain things I just can't sit around and watch.
I ain't trying to watch it either. That's why we out.
I'm a man of principle. It depends on why.
We out.
It went
know
down.
That we out. I don't know nothing. Close your eyes because you always see shit.
Nope, I don't know nothing. I can't. That ain't gonna work in a court of law, bro.
Man, close your eyes.
Imagine me on the stand. I don't know nothing. Well, we don't know nothing either. He's 100 years.
Him getting charged though, we still don't know how long he's gonna be, right?
Derek Chauvin getting time, bro.
Like how much you think?
Hey, the one charge had a max sentence of 40 years, another had a max sentence of 25, another had a max sentence of 10, man.
Even if he cut them all in half, he's gonna get it.
He's going to get some goddamn time. We're not talking about the real shit. The real shit.
Is he gonna go to real jail?
Yeah,
man, fuck all that. What's the over-under on him killing himself?
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might kill himself.
That's what I'm thinking.
He might kill himself.
He lost his wife
himself
before all this shit happened. His wife left him. He ain't got shit to live for. Derek might be out. Yeah. They put him on suicide watch this morning. I actually posted that yesterday. I was like, I hope they put this dude on suicide watch. They put him on suicide watch this morning.
Let him get smashed in jail.
Yes.
Don't let him kill himself.
Should you be allowed to kill yourself?
No.
That's why he tried to stop you.
They're not gonna let you kill yourself.
That's a cop out, bro. You out. You can't do that.
Why think they take shoestrings and all that stuff in jail? They know what people try to do.
Yeah, but it's like my body, my choice.
But don't get locked up and go jump off a bridge then. You know what I'm saying? Make it easier.
I'm just saying, my body, my choice. Why can't you make that choice with your body?
Because you're in prison
That's
already.
what girls always say.
Yeah, I need you to suffer a little bit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a cop out.
Yeah, I need you to suffer a little bit. You know what I mean? Like the only way that shit would have made sense to me is if somebody would have popped him in that moment when he was on top of Derek Chauvin. I mean, on top of George Floyd. If somebody would have did it to him like that, that would have seemed like, you know, at least a different form of justice. But if you get found guilty like he did, and then he kills himself, it's like, nah, I want to see you get them 40 years, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
But isn't the death penalty a harsher sentence?
No.
Yeah, but they don't just kill you with the death penalty either, though.
You don't know.
You be on death row for years.
Yeah, you really do.
They don't just,
so
they
you're
don't just
saying
kill you?
still do the time and die after the fact.
Yeah, they don't just kill you when you're on death row. Death row, you sit for a while.
I'm just saying, do we really want to like pay for this guy to eat 3 meals a day, read a bunch of books, like learn some
Yeah, he
crafts?
can still jerk off.
No, I want him to get beat up in jail.
Yeah, you got to like break his fingers.
Yeah, but
so
they're not
going to
put him in a position to get beat up. They're going to protect him. Honestly, there might be a connection between the COs and the cops, and they might look after
Yeah,
him.
for
Like,
sure. Somebody
there's a
knows
lot
somebody.
of.
This is the challenge we need to have on Brilliant It Is. You know, Andrew has, challenged Jay Williams. He challenged Darryl Reeves one time. He thinks he can do heart surgery. Andrew got to go to jail for 24 hours.
You never been
We
to
need
jail,
Andrew in a maximum security prison for 24 hours because Andrew always talks about prison
Light work.
like it's a resort.
Light work.
Nah, bro.
Light work.
Nah, bro.
I'm telling you this, Charlamagne.
Bro,
if
you
I'm
gotta
in
really
jail
sit
for
down and
24
think,
hours,
bro.
hey, everybody better watch their cheeks because I'm coming to collect.
Oh, you talking that now? They listen to this shit in there. They listen to Brilliant inside of there. So
is that how you
watch
gotta walk
yourself.
into
Let
prison?
them
You gotta
listen.
walk into prison the aggressor like I'm coming to fuck.
I'm here for one purpose. I got 24 hours to live. What does it do? Who do I screw? Your boy coming in there, dogs. You thought I was gonna grab my ankles. You thought.
This show's walking out. I'm White Rob. Okay, and I'm coming
That's
to
right.
rob Chief. All right?
Yeah.
I got 24 hours to screw. I got 24 hours to give this dick.
You don't know how many people that's really down. That's the problem.
I'm coming through with the opposite handle, okay? Rob Marciano.
right.
We're not playing games over here.
And then you see, then you realize them power bottoms that been in there doing fucking 900 squats a day. And they like, yes, put that dick right in here so I can break it off in these cheeks.
Try to. That's why I say try to. I see you. I
Andrew,
see
have
you.
you ever got robbed before?
Say what?
Have you ever got robbed before?
Yes, I have gotten robbed.
And you wasn't, how'd you react?
I gave him the shit.
What this got to do with anything, Taylor?
No, because I just want to know, like, you act like you're not scared and everything else. That's what I want to know.
But the robbery and jail, two different things. I'd rather rob me right now. Take everything. Here, you can have it.
But
As long as you just going to rob me, though. If you just going to rob me, you can rob me.
I don't
Need
need
more than
But what
jail.
if they
man,
want
you
to rob
look-
your
a
booty?
lot of guys be saying you look
what
cute.
I'm saying is,
What are you talking
when
about?
I go to jail, Taylor, like, it's different. The alpha dog is now in prison. Like, the apex predator is in prison. You know what I mean? Like,
You don't even do enough
everybody
push-ups,
gotta
bro.
be on high
you doing
alert.
laundry, bro.
say what?
You doing laundry.
Yeah,
You
but
definitely
doing
washing
laundry, 'cause I'm
drawers.
in
Andrew,
here.
I
Right
promise you they're going to have you washing drawers in jail.
Right
Hey,
away.
bro, we gonna need to because them sheets gonna be mighty messy after what I do to them things. I'm gonna be shooting
You
ropes
need to
out
take
there,
that
bro.
serious.
Andrew don't get it.
Yeah, he'll get it.
It's all fun and games. Until listen,
is.
here's the funny part. Andrew gonna fuck around and end up in jail for something silly, right? Like something
not.
dumb.
Yeah.
And he gonna
Yup.
walk in and it's gonna be a bunch of people in the holding cell like, yeah.
Make me laugh.
I
Yup.
listen to Brilliant.
Make me laugh, baby. Tell me a joke. Tell me a joke.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
you hear-
I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna size them all up. I'm gonna smell them because I can smell fear. I'm gonna smell them because I can smell fear. And I'm gonna let them know the
He
big
don't
dog
understand
Bow
a little
Wow
guy
is in
there
the
is
building,
240
bro.
doing push-ups,
Word
500, 1,000 clips a day.
1,000 push-ups a day, 240. That's the small man on the
Small
totem
guy in
pole.
there, man.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell him you better keep that shit up because if I catch you slipping, it's a wrap for you.
Shut
It's a
up.
wrap.
I just told him they listen to this in here.
Don't
Hey,
tell him nothing.
it's the big dog Bow Wow. Okay, it's different. When I come in the room, it's different.
Hey.
Wax, get some of your.
Hey,
And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be even more
Hey.
fucked up if you find yourself in a cell with somebody who says, Nah, bro, I don't listen to real niggas.
How many push-ups?
I listen to fucking Flake. Look at that. Now you definitely you washing drawers. Hey, not only are you washing drawers, you washing the inside of cheeks.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be a guy in there that make you wash his balls off before he make you suck them.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna do it.
You washing drawers in the sink, bro.
In the sink, naked.
Like that, son. I'll be like that.
Yeah, you in trouble, man. I'm watching.
Yeah, you in
Hey,
jail.
bro.
Please don't go to jail. Let's all pray for Andrew.
Let me tell you
please.
something.
Yeah.
I go into jail. First thing I do, I'm walking into the town hall or whatever the shit is where everybody gets to hang out. What's that
Town
called?
hall. What the fuck?
What y'all call that shit?
What? You want to have a meeting, bro?
Yeah, I
He
walk
gonna try to
into
talk
the
his
rec
way out of
room.
this one. It don't work like that.
I walk into the rec room. I'll say, "What you guys watching?" They're gonna be like, "Oh, we're watching Judge Judy." I'll be like, "Yeah, cut that shit off." And I'm just gonna turn that shit off right there and just because I gotta set a precedent. I gotta set a precedent.
What's
that
the
we
next?
only
What
watch
you gonna
shit
say? What you gonna say to them?
Say what?
What you gonna say to them after that?
Yeah, what's the next move?
After they tell you "fuck you,"
I'm gonna say, "Oh, fuck me." Huh.
that's what I'm here for.
Yup. Yup. I say, that's what I'm here for, bro. That's what I'm here for. And then I just slowly just start overpowering motherfuckers, bro.
Bro, jail is
Simple
no
as that.
joke, bro. And I ain't never been to prison. I only was in the county. The county is no joke.
scary
I was in the
enough.
county for 45 days in Moncks Corner, South Carolina.
Scary enough.
Bruh. And when you 17 years old and you in the county ain't no joke.
Yo,
You know the
Charlamagne,
crazy part about it?
Charlamagne.
I had to really think. And that's the her most craziest thing about the whole thing.
What?
Like, jail is not really hard. We're not doing that. You got to think.
Man, why do y'all keep saying jail's not hard?
You just got to
Son.
think. That's the problem. People got to really think about nothing. They just sit
Charlamagne.
there and think.
Y'all bugging. yo.
Charlamagne, listen.
The world is actually
I
harder
forget.
than
Okay,
jail.
my man. I forget we got Alex
Alex Media's actually
Jailbird
done
Media
hard
in the
time.
building.
He's done hard time, but I just want to let you know
Life is
He said
different.
Alex did hard time.
he done hard time.
Alex did chub
He
time,
did
bro. It was a little
hard
chub. It
time.
wasn't hard. It wasn't
Bro.
fully
Out of the
erect.
country,
Guys,
man, that was kind of crazy.
It was a little chub.
This guy's an international criminal, and they let him open up a business on fucking Canal Street in New York City. All right? So don't tell me you can't rebound from a little stint in prison. All I got to say is, Charlamagne, you and I are built different.
You
all
right.
You
Listen,
might
so
go
you
into
telling me
jail
that
and
life
and
is
you
not
might
harder than jail.
you might go into jail and it might be tough for you, but your boy Schultz, he goes into jail.
Let me tell you something. Jail sucks so much that I did 45 days, and the other times I went for like weekend stints.
Oh no.
As soon as I walk in there, I would just throw up. Like, goddamn, I'm back in this motherfucker
Why-
again.
Every time I see that fucking sink again in that blurry mirror, I'm about to throw up. I said, not a fucking again.
Let me tell you
No,
something.
in all seriousness, I can't go to prison. I'm
No
being 100%
way, bro.
serious. I
No
cannot
way.
go to prison. I do not want to go to prison. I will do anything I can to avoid prison. I am not doing that
I tell
shit.
jokes
It is
to
not happening.
everybody.
It is not happening. I don't know what I'll do. I don't know how I'll act. I don't know what, but I will do everything in my power to avoid going to prison.
But
I am
why you
not
think
playing
that is
shit.
harder than life, though? I think life is harder than prison. Only thing you're doing is sitting
Fuck
there.
outta.
Life is a whole lot harder.
Man, what are you talking about?
You just have to deal with this life.
I would much rather deal with life free than inside.
Yeah, but that's what you rather do. But jail is actually easier.
No, it's not.
Wax, you
Well, if
bugging,
you're
son.
in-
We
Wax,
don't
you
want to
bugging.
do that because we don't want to sit down and think. That's our problem. Nobody want to fucking think. You
I
have
don't
to
think you're
about
thinking
this.
right now. Somebody call the police and give Wax some time to think about this scenario he's painting for us right now.
But that's what
that life is harder than jail.
I'm just saying, being out here in life, you got to do more of everything. When you in jail, you just sitting there. You got to just remind yourself to eat.
If life was harder than jail, then jail wouldn't be a punishment.
But just because you can't do nothing, but life is actually harder.
But what if
Everything you
you're
do
in
in life,
solitary confinement, right? No windows, nothing else
you
like
ain't
that.
got to do nothing. That's what I'm saying. You just got to sit there and breathe.
Khalif Browder killed
I could do
himself
that.
because he was
I could do
in all that shit.
solitary.
Word is born.
Like, come on,
I
you
understand what
go
you're saying. It's
crazy.
probably hard because people got to think. If you just sitting there, what's really hard about sitting
I know
around
what you're
and
saying,
breathing?
Wax. I know what you're saying. There's no distraction. So you're left
Yeah.
there with your thoughts. And if your thoughts are things that plague you, then it's going to be really difficult.
Yes.
But
Yo, y'all need to try
Most
meditation,
people-
bro. Y'all
Say what?
y'all need to try meditation. Y'all don't have to go to jail to think.
son, I just did an ice bath yesterday, bro.
Ooh.
You got to think when you're doing ice bath. Yep.
I hate
That ice bath shit is real.
That'll make you
I
think.
love it. I've never done it.
that shit.
You never did an ice
Hard.
bath?
Nah, but
Oh,
I've done
man.
float therapy.
I
I believe you.
No, it is.
But you know why I know the ice bath is dope? Because you're forced to focus on one thing, which is your cold, right?
Try to get warm.
So you're just stuck in that mindset of focusing on one thing. That's what full therapy does for me. That's what brain training does for me. That's what therapy does for me. I just sit there and I'm still.
Yeah.
I don't gotta go to jail to do that, bro.
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
I don't want to go to jail. I just think that life is harder than jail because the only thing you gotta do is just breathe. You want yourself to breathe the next couple of hours.
That's what they're gonna tell you when you got your fucking pants around your ankles in jail. Just breathe.
Yep, exactly.
I ain't worried about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
People you don't think that you could run into an alpha male like me if you were in prison and then you could be in a compromising situation?
Everybody, the only people they're gonna go after is somebody easy. Like if you go in there, little chest, boom, easy. Do my
some lions like to fuck lions.
Nah, you don't want that.
Some gorillas like to fuck gorillas.
That's a fact.
Man, it's easier to get the sheep. Why you think wolves go after sheep? Wolves don't go after each other. Wolves go after the sheep. Andrew's gonna get hit up, not me.
I'm not a sheep. Why do you think I'm a sheep?
You're definitely a sheep. I'm the wolf. You want to get me to be the sheep and you be the wolf? You're bugging.
I'm the bear.
That's right.
Yeah, wow.
You the bear and Wax is the rabbit. You know what bears do to rabbits in the woods?
They wipe their ass.
That's right. Eddie Murphy, Raw. Or maybe it was Delirious. I don't remember.
Well, you can't catch me then. I'm out.
Hey, man.
But in jail, there's nowhere you can run, Wax.
Wax don't get all, Wax might be like top tier trade in jail. Yeah. Like there might be somebody in a prison waiting on somebody like you to walk in.
What?
Yeah.
I'm waiting on you at the down.
Yeah.
Nobody, regardless, life is just like in jail, it's just like in the streets. You're not gonna go after somebody like me in the streets, and in jail you ain't gonna go after nobody like me. You gonna go after all the easy
guys like
shit.
You in jail though.
Wax, you don't even like to fight. You don't like to fight small people.
Regardless,
Wax always tell me his whole life. I like fighting people that's my size or bigger.
That makes sense for me. Yeah, because all that little shit is going to be a waste of time.
Exactly. Like, you like to.
They're not paying attention because they know they're gonna still have to. They're gonna have the real fight on their hands. Nobody want to get fucked up. Even the nigga bigger than me, he know he gonna have a fucking problem. Why not go after this little ass fish real quick?
They not trying to get fucked up in prison. They not trying to fuck you up. They just trying to fuck. They not trying to fuck you up. They not trying to beat you. They trying to beat cheeks.
They want to slap the ass.
What if somebody doesn't want to have sex with you? All they want to do is make out.
Or they just want to rub your butt.
I'm trying to figure out what just happened.
Yo, all they want to do is kiss a little bit, bro. Like some pecks and like just kind of squeeze your butt cheeks. Maybe open up your cheeks, let some air in.
Okay, what if that's a great scenario, Schultz? I love it. What if you're in jail, Wax, and it's a guy your size, and every time you see him, he makes eye contact with you, but he's jacking off. Ew. He ain't tried nothing, but every time he sees you, he's just making eye contact with you and jacking off. How do you handle that?
I'm sure he's doing that to everybody, so I know something wrong with him. He got a mental problem. What I'm going to want to do to him, I'm going to think about it, so I'm not going to stoop to his level. I'm going to get the fuck out the way. I got eyelids. They know how to close.
So you just going to let someone beat off to you, bro?
I can close my eyes. Do I have to look? Like, that's all on me. If I'm looking, then I'm going to get mad. If I close my eyes, I don't see nothing.
But
so
what if you think you're closing your eyes because you're enjoying it? Like, you're like,
yeah.
Like
I can imagine what you would do with that
chocolate chip cookie. Listen, as long as he don't touch me, everything is always good.
So you really wouldn't care at all?
Got nothing to do with that. He be in jail. I'm gonna really fight this guy.
But then when he came, he's like, "Oh, Wax."
That's all on him. Listen, God bless you, brother.
What if he says, "Let's role play"? Listen. I'll be the bully, you be the beast.
Listen, you mean I sell or he just like we out? I could always get away. No, but if it's my celly.
Yeah, it's your cell.
When I was locked up in the county, I was in one of them A-pods. And the A-pod had like 16 people in there. It was this one bald head dude with a goatee. Every night, he would go under his blanket and yak. And we'd be in there playing cards. He wouldn't give a fuck if the lights was out. No, nothing.
That's crazy. That's weird.
You know, but Wax's point.
Got mental problems.
To Wax's point, I'm minding my business.
Leave these motherfuckers alone. He got a problem. If you're able to show another man your meat, you got a fucking problem.
Why?
Wait a minute.
The fuck you want to show another man your meat for?
All the times you was naked in the locker room with football players?
So you wait till I looked at somebody's meat?
You was in there naked. They was looking at yours.
No, I have a towel.
You technically was showing people your meat.
I have a fucking towel on, and I always get the corner one.
Stop.
Come on.
You ran trains with your homeboys. You never ran trains with homeboys? They seen your meat.
You see I looked at anybody's
They saw yours. So
why
to your
the fuck
point,
are you looking?
if you show somebody your meat, something's wrong with you. You say if you show another man, you meet something wrong.
It's the same thing when you watch porn.
Come on,
You're not looking at
So you think I'm over there like this, watching my man get ready or watching him smash the girl?
No,
I'm like,
but you see, you showing him your meat.
You don't see it. Yo, if I look at a man, he's naked right now, you just don't see his meat. You don't see it. You
don't point. You don't see the meat at all.
Let me flash back 18 years. Maybe
Charlotte,
longer.
go.
Flash back to about 03, 04. I'm at Wax crib. I'm knocking on his bed. I'm knocking on his bedroom door. I didn't know what he was doing. I'm just knocking on the bedroom door. Wax answers the door with just a t-shirt on, Winnie the Pooh style, dick hard with a condom on. I just turned around.
Wait, you did what?
I just turned around and left. Oh, shut up. Oh, God.
Oh, you left.
What? I don't remember that.
That was the wildest shit you ever said in your entire life, please. God shows up to your fucking room,
this is a
dick hard with a
long
condom
time.
on, you just turn around? Come on, Charlotte.
No.
He never said the girl was there or nothing.
No, the girl, clearly you was in the room with the girl.
Oh,
But he answered the door because he clearly was in the middle of the sex. But my point was, he just opened the door wide. He didn't know who was on the other side of the door. And it's not like he did like this when he saw me. It's not like he grabbed, oh shit. He just stood there. Like, what's up?
Ain't no fucking stand. I'm probably like, yo, what the fuck you see I'm doing? All right, peace.
He was like, what's up?
We had a conversation.
It wasn't a convo. I just was like, oh man, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
But why'd you answer like that?
I don't
He do shit like that all the time.
But nobody's
Wax
supposed
is
to
an exhibitionist.
You don't look at my meat.
You just said, no, your exact words was, if you pull your meat out in front of another man, something wrong with you.
I didn't pull my meat out. If I'm,
the meat was out. You didn't cover it up.
Man, listen, I don't know what it is. It's different when you smash it, like in the mode. Everybody eyes on the girl. Who the fuck cares about another man?
I knocked on the door. You answered the door with your dick out.
Yo, bro, you know all them fucking nasty old men that walk around the gym naked? You ever seen that meat?
All the time.
You looked.
No, you're not.
How can you not when you walk in the locker room?
I'd never seen that meat before. You look.
Always.
By the way, it's very hard not to look at the old men in the gym. No, I'm gonna tell you why. Because the old white men's dick be so little. I've looked and been like, God, I've looked and I said, God, thank you. Thank you for not cursing me with that little ass guy. Like, that shit is a confidence boost, bro.
Don't judge them. You don't know if they're growers.
What you say, Shows?
You don't know if they're growers. And also, I always look at dicks, man. You got to know where you stand.
but you got to understand, wherever you stand at, that's where you stand,
If I pull up to a urinal and it's not properly blocked, I'm going to take a look at your dick, bro.
No, you got to understand, bro. Wherever you stand is where you stand. That's what God gave you. Just have fun with it as much as you can.
You say that because you got a decent dick. If you had one of them old men dicks in the gym, you'd be like, shit. Them guys don't feel that way. Them guys probably got all the money in the world and can't do nothing about that dick size. That's what's fucked up, right? Women can go get breasts. Women can go get ass. Women can get hips. Ain't no dick enlargements.
Yes, it is.
Nah, but we could go get rich.
Nah, you could get it's actually Bragg's vinegar. You pour Bragg's vinegar on your meat for 10 days straight and your meat get bigger.
What?
Come on, bro.
I'm dead serious.
I'm not
if y'all want
pouring
no
meat, liquid from some guy named Brad on my dick.
But just hold it like this. Put Bragg's vinegar on your meat for 10 days straight, and it's like soaks into your meat and it make it bigger.
I've never heard a man entice people in prison the way Wax has on this podcast the past 20 minutes.
Now it's me.
I mean, first of all, if you jack off in front of him, he's just going to close his eyes and hum for you. He's going to season his dick with a little vinegar. You know what I'm saying? This guy, I've never seen this. I've never heard a man entice another man the way you are, man, right now on this podcast, bro.
Help people out, man.
They ready for you in jails all across America.
You missed the point, too. He knocked on the door. You're not getting the point of...
He didn't know who was behind it.
Yeah, like...
You just answered what you did.
What was your mom?
What are you talking about? You think my mom's out there? I don't have sex when my mom's around.
Oh, my God. You're not getting the point. You're not getting the point.
My mom's in Jersey. I know it wasn't my mom. Is it probably somebody or probably another girl? I don't know. Listen, I was retarded back in the day. And I used to do stupid ass shit when I'm smashed. Everybody knows, like, I used to walk
Can I ask you a question?
And grab... I know what... God bless everybody.
After seeing Charlamagne, did you maintain your erection? Did it go down? Did it go up?
I don't see the guy.
That shit stayed hard, bro.
That shit stayed hard, huh?
I saw it, Shows. I saw it.
How you see it? You're not supposed to see it. What the fuck?
You open the door. I'm only 5'6". You're 6'3". Okay, it was right there.
Yeah,
it was literally
on his
right there,
nose.
eye line. Like, what the fuck?
I can't believe y'all look at guys in the locker room. I can't believe y'all.
What do you mean?
Eddie,
I look at penises
that shit,
every chance I
Have I ever
get.
seen a dude's dick before?
No, I'm just saying. You look. I know you seen it in the gym.
I've definitely seen a dude's dick before.
Thank you, bro.
You're a liar.
I've seen. He asked me.
This
if
is
I
at your
if I've ever
house
seen
or at a
dude's dick
hotel?
in a locker room?
No, he
I'm
said
saying,
he
you
just
said.
said he's never
I
seen another man's dick
No,
before.
I said yes. No.
Who's
Oh,
that?
okay.
I said,
No, but I'm saying in the locker room, did you
Eden?
ever just look
Eden.
at it?
did I look at it purposely? Like,
Eden, you've seen my dick.
When have I seen your
Tell us
dick?
how you got the job, Eden.
When have I seen?
Tell us how you fucking got the job, Eden.
When did I
Tell
see
us
your
how you got
dick?
the job.
When was this?
No, I'm just teasing. But
You can't play like that, Shows.
He like, have I? Where's me at? I
yo,
was drunk as
listen,
hell.
there's nothing wrong with being competitive. You know what I mean? You pull up to an airport, you want to check out what, you look at someone's luggage, and then you look at their luggage, bro. That's just what it is.
If I could make it bigger, yes, I try to compare it. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, this is what God gave me. If I know it's not going to change, I'm gonna leave that shit alone, man.
So full of shit.
I ain't like, I'm looking at the guy's feet like, oh, look at his feet. I can't
Everyone
change my
compares.
shit.
We
My
ain't
shit's
talking
gonna
about
be
feet.
what it
We
is.
talking about
I
dicks.
know.
But you can't do
Yeah, I
nothing
don't look
about
at guys'
Girls look
feet,
at other
bro. That's
girls
pretty
and
gay.
everything else.
because girls
If
can
you
change
look at
it.
guys'
No,
feet,
it's just people look.
that's gay.
They try to compare. Like it is
Girls
what it
change.
is.
If they like this girl titties, she can change
Taylor.
those titties.
Yeah.
Taylor,
Yeah.
what do you think is more gay? Looking at another man's dick or looking at another man's feet?
Looking at another man's dick.
Nah, feet is kind of
What?
wild.
It depends how you feel about those feet, though. Feet is like real, like sensuous. Like,
Yeah, if you tell them
Yeah.
that, I like your feet. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's kind of wild.
Okay, if you put it like that, I don't know.
But if somebody be like, yo, bro, put your meat away. Like, don't take the sweatpants. Put some jeans on or some shit like that. I'd be like, I get it.
no.
No, I
If a,
say, like,
no.
wait.
If a man walks up to you and says, yo, put your dick away.
No, I'm just saying, like, put some, take the sweatpants off.
Fuck.
If your sweatpants,
I don't even know
I'm
what's
just saying, 'cause
happening.
my girl, I don't know, man.
So hold on.
I don't know what's happening.
It's gonna be a hot boy summer. Okay, basically what
sweatpants.
Wax told every guy out there: if you see Wax this summer in some gray sweatpants
I don't wear
and
gray
you
no more.
notice his print, make
fiance.
sure to tell him to put his print away. That's what Wax just said.
I'm just,
Yeah.
I'm just
That
trying
is
to
the
compare
Brilliant
it.
Idiots challenge for the summer. You see Wax this summer, make sure to say, yo, Wax, put your print away. It'll be an inside joke between us and Brilliant Idiots listeners. You don't got to say
Love
dick,
it.
just say print. We'll know what that means.
Listen, my girl said I can't wear gray sweatpants no more, so I don't have a pair.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to pee. Let's pay some bills.
Yeah, it's a good way to segue into our next sponsor, Cushy Dreams. The world today is nuts, and just when it seems like things are getting better, we're hit with even more reasons to be anxious and uncomfortable. And that's where our friends at Cushy Dreams can help. Cushy Dreams specializes in high-quality smokable CBD, and CBD has been shown to help with anxiety, depression, inflammation, even pain relief, and more. And smoking CBD gets it into your system right away, so you don't have to wait long for the effects, okay? Cushy Dreams Extraordinary CBD-rich hemp flower comes in 1/8-ounce cans and pre-roll joints. It is cannabis that ships directly to you and directly to all 50 states. They offer indica and sativa strains that deliver effects like relax, create, hustle, peace, energy, and dream, okay? Now, how does it look and taste? Like regular weed, okay? Favorite strains? Me, that would be indica, okay? Because indica helps me to deal with my anxiety in a real way. And, sometimes I don't want to feel the effects of THC, so I just do the CBD. Actually, sometimes I'm going to tell you something too. That THC CBD hybrid, like if you do a little bit of THC and then do a little CBD to offset it, perfect. Okay, so whether you want to smoke beautiful bud or pre-rolls, Cushy Dreams has you covered. Their popular pre-roll joints are rolled in organic hemp paper and feature an even slow burn. And pre-rolls are now available in 5-packs, okay? With Cushy Dreams, experience the therapeutic benefits of CBD with full flower, full spectrum, and full flavor. We know you're sick of carts, vapes, gummies, and want to smoke your CBD, and now you can enjoy all of the benefits of cannabis without getting high. Go to cushydreams.com. That's KUSHY dreams.com. At checkout, use promo code IDIOTS for 20% off your next order. Smoke your CBD with promo code IDIOTS and get 20% off today. Schultz, you handle this one?
All right, guys, we're going to take a break for a second because I need y'all to stay hydrated. Too many of you thirsty motherfuckers out there. And the way that we stay hydrated over here is with Liquid Death. I got the sparkling water over here because I keep it a little bougie. But you get the still. I'm telling you, it is the most delicious water on the planet. Okay? It comes straight from the Alps. I don't know which Alps, but one of the Alps. Let me think. Austrian Alps? Alps? Yeah, they're Alps. It's come from the Alps. It's absolutely amazing. And it's in a can, okay? So you're not leaving these fucking plastic bottles all over the place. You crack it open, you drink it, and you kill your fucking thirst, which is the point of goddamn water. Sustain life, kill that thirst, because thirst leads to death. So we got the Liquid Death. So we kill that fucking thirst. I don't know if any of that makes sense, but I'm telling you, this is the water we drink, and this is the water we support. Absolutely delicious. Okay, guys, you can get this water Walmart. You can get this water Whole Foods, 7-Eleven, all right? But you can also have it delivered right to your house, which I believe is the best way to get water. Why do you want to lug around these cases? You don't want to do that. Have it delivered right to your door, okay? You don't want to lug cases from the car, into the car, out of the grocery store. Maybe you're carrying it into a fucking Uber. Who knows? I don't know your life. My point is, it's a waste of your fucking time. You get this delicious water. You get these cans. Matter of fact, if you're not a drinker and you want to just hang out at the barbecue and don't have people ask you every 5 seconds why you're not drinking, you get one of these cans because it looks like a fucking beer. All I'm saying is it's the best possible water for you to get, Liquid Death. And this is what you're going to do. When you order it right now, direct, you're going to get 2 free koozies with your first order of any case of water at liquiddeath.com/idiots. Just hit up their merch store, add the koozie 2-pack you want, and you'll get it for free with your first case only at liquiddeath.com/idiots. Liquid Death, this is the water we drink. We stand by it. You should too. Now let's get back to the show.
The announcements are a very important part of what we do in church.
All right, church announcements. What church announcements do we have? Oh, as always, go ahead. Well, you got some church announcements, Schultz?
TheAndrewSchultz.com second leg of the tour is up. First leg sold out before we went out on tour. This second leg is selling out city by city, man. Please go get those tickets ahead of time. I implore you. I don't want you to have to buy these resale tickets that are for crazy amounts of money. I want every one of you to be able to get those tickets now. The resellers kind of piss me off. Unless they're fans that can't make it, I'm okay if you are reselling. But like the people who like will buy a bunch of tickets just to resell them and like profit off of the people who are the fans and the reason that I'm even able to tour over here kind of annoy me. So please go get those tickets immediately. TheAndrewSchultz.com with all the cities. And then we got some more stuff. Oh, listen to Open Her Up, man. We got over 1 million views, and that's just on the videos. The streams have been crazy too, man. We were top 200 in Billboard for a country song, which is fucking absurd. Thank you guys so much. I still want to get number 1. So keep on listening to that. Open that shit up, man. Open her up, open her up, open her up. And yeah, man, thank you guys. Thank you. So TheAndrewSchultz.com, get those tickets. And we got an announcement soon. Next week, I think we'll be ready that I got to share with you guys. I'm excited about. So
you got church announcements, Wax?
Yes. Thank everybody for coming out to TK show. I got another sponsoring show in May 9th, a Mother's Day weekend in Miami. We think we're going to be out there. And I have a paintball fighting facility out there on my land. I want everybody to start coming. I want to do like a podcast wars. So, you know, the fans come fight against the other podcasts. It'd be really dope. Y'all come out there. Have fun.
You got an amusement park?
No, on my land, I got just a paintball fighting, so they come out there, you know.
Where?
Out there in Hugie.
Oh, you got to tell people where it's at.
The Charleston area. And also, we got the Bully and the Beast merch. Come get your mask and stuff. Bully and the Beast, holler at us. We on Wednesdays every week now, so, you know, holler at us.
I want to tell y'all to make sure to go to theblackeffect.com. Okay, that's the easiest way that I can tell you to find all Black Effect, podcasts under one roof. Just go to blackeffect.com. You know what I mean? Every single podcast that's partnered with the Black Effect, from 85 South Show to, All the Smoke to Carefully Reckless with Jess Hilarious, Holding Court with Ebony K. Williams, everything. Just go to theblackeffect.com and it'll take you to, all the podcasts. We just launched that. Make sure to pre-order, baby. State of Emergency Tamika Mallory, How to Win in the Country We Built. You see me holding it in my hand. It'll be out May 11th, 2021, but it's available for pre-order right now wherever you buy books, courtesy of Black Privilege, Simon & Schuster Publishing.
It look good.
No, it's a good one. And Anita Kopac's, man. Anita Kopak, Shallow Waters. That'll be out August 3rd. You can pre-order that now. That's a young adult fiction book. You know, y'all always hear me talk about how I grew up on Judy Blume and Beverly Cleary. Anita Kopac's is a Black woman who writes, you know, that type of material. And she wrote an amazing story about the fictional African goddess, Yemiya. I guess she's could be considered fictional, more like folklore, but you know, the African goddess Yemiya. And I just thought the story was amazing. So I'm happy that that's the second release on Black Privilege Publishing, man. You know, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I really love doing books. You know, I was talking about on Breakfast Club how August 18th, which was last Sunday, was the 4-year anniversary of Black Privilege. Opportunity comes to those who create it, right? Oh. Thank you to everybody that's bought that book, made it a huge success, New York Times bestseller. And then I put out my second book the next year, Shook One, which is also a national bestseller. And I must say, you know, putting out your own books is great, but assisting people in publishing their books is a much greater feeling. I don't know why, but I mean, that's just the type of person I am. I like to throw assists, you know what I mean? I like to throw assists more than I like to score points, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a narcissistic, egotistical asshole who wants to suck the air out of the room. I would rather, you know, assist other people in living their best life and achieving their dreams. So yeah, we got a lot of dope ass, because Black Privilege Publishing, we already in 2023 with that. So we got a lot of dope titles from really dope people that I can't wait to announce in the future. But this year, Tamika Mallory, State of Emergency, How to Win in the Country We Built. And on August 3rd, Anita Kopac's Shallow Waters. And just make sure, you know, you keep supporting the Black Effect. Like I said, blackeffect.com. Oh, and We've Got Answers on Audible. Thank you, man, to everybody who, you know, has downloaded We've Got Answers, everybody who has an Audible membership, who checked it out. You know, that project means a lot to me too, because the way me and Andrew could sit in here and have a whole conversation, right? We just had a conversation earlier talking about the Derek Chauvin situation and things like that. A lot of white people are afraid to have those conversations. You know what I mean? And that's not going to get us nowhere, because if we're supposed to be Americans and it's, you know, we're all under one nation, under God, we're going to have these difficult conversations, because they do affect everybody. Yeah. What you said earlier about the Derek Chauvin situation is true, Schultz. I hope that's not the reason that they came to a guilty verdict. I hope they came to a guilty verdict because what happened to George Floyd was just wrong. But if it wasn't a guilty verdict and it was not guilty, there would have been chaos all throughout America. Literally. Yep. You would have had people who were actually upset and just wanted to get some vindication. You would have had a whole other set of people who just want to go loot and get free shit. And you would have had people out there who were peacefully protesting. But either way, it would have just been all a fucking mess. That impacts all of us.
Yes, literally.
Black, white, Italian, Asian, Jewish. Nobody wants that. So being that nobody wants that, you know, we got to continue to keep having these difficult conversations, man. And, you know, that's what We've Got Answers, you know, represented. So thank you. Clearly, everybody over here is booked and busy. Anybody got anybody worried about their future? Worried about your future shows?
Am I worried about my future?
Yeah.
No, in what regard?
Just in general.
No.
Exactly. Wax, you worried about your future?
Blessings.
Other than not being able to get a house?
Yeah, that's the only problem right now, literally.
Oh, I thought you meant like, am I going to live or something like that?
No, man. We here. We alive.
Yeah, we good.
I'm just talking about in general. There's people out there stressing.
Yeah,
people out there don't know what their next move is going to be.
Worried.
Well, you know what? The house is like the biggest thing that I got going on. Once I get that, I feel like I got a base. I can actually think. I can't think right now.
Yeah. Let's go through some shit you won't care about next week, man.
Hopefully the house.
Yeah, well, you know. Oh yeah, well, you know what? Taylor's right. This definitely goes under what a fucking idiot. What's the PP long girl name? Lakeisha Golden.
What'd she do?
More than just one girl, right?
She set up it's a bunch of them, but she set up a GoFundMe because she's trying to raise $20,000 to pay back her PPP loans because she doesn't want to go to jail because she got 3 kids.
What'd she do with the money?
I don't know, but I told y'all last year, all y'all motherfuckers was going to jail. I don't know why y'all thought the government was just giving out free money. It's amazing to me that all of these people who believe in conspiracy theories, you think that 5G towers cause corona, you think the earth is flat, but not once did you think, you know what, this could be a setup. Not saying the government was setting people up on purpose, but if the government allows you to create some dumbass LLC, what is it? I don't fucking know. I wear my Timberlands with no laces LLC or whatever the fuck it is, right? And you fucking open up a business and they give you $100,000 or even $20,000. You don't think they coming back for that later on?
I was really upset that I was like, nobody never give me no fucking money. I want that shit too. And now I'm kind of happy. I'm like, thank God. I'll never qualify for shit.
It was not free money at all. And then I saw people in my YouTube comments, because I gave the girl donkey of the day. People in my YouTube comments was like, you really think the government coming after somebody for $20,000? Y'all are out of y'all fucking
mind.
Who
the fuck that is? They coming for every penny.
Why do you think you got to, when you go to the airport with $10,000, you got to declare that shit? Yeah. Yes, they coming after your dumb ass for $20,000. Yeah. And they going to get a few years of free labor out your stupid ass too for that $20,000. Okay? The fuck is wrong with y'all?
License plates.
And I'm not, and I don't feel sorry for her.
Yeah,
it all depends on what you really use the money for. Now, she did it for her 3 kids, and somebody needed surgery or something like that, and she had to take one for the team. I'll give you $5 for the for your.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, like if you just needed
party and shit. Nah.
I could tell by the way she spelled that she wasn't using it for no surgery. She spelled that D-A-T. You know what I'm saying? She literally put in the GoFundMe. She was like, I need to get this money so that D-A-T, I don't lose my kids.
If you got the money for surgery, put the surgery to use, right? Like if you got some ass or some titties or whatever like that, like let's go, make the money back.
OnlyFans.
That's a great investment in you.
You can't do it locked up though.
Huh?
You can't do it locked up.
No, I'm saying like now, right? Like if you took your PPP loans, right? And you got some titties and ass, right? Okay. Now you got 3 months to make that 20 grand back or 30 grand back.
And by the way, you're still going to jail even if you pay them back. Yeah. You lied to them. Yes, it's fraud. You lied about having a business and all this other shit. They locking your dumb ass up.
Oh.
Yeah.
You fucked.
Oh, it's a fake business thing. Got you. I thought it was just they didn't use the funds for what they're supposed to be used for.
No, you lied. That's fraud, bro. You lied. And then, I really don't have remorse because there was a bunch of small businesses out here who needed that money and couldn't get it. Which by the way, which really makes me feel like it was some kind of conspiracy, because how come all the legitimate businesses couldn't get no motherfucking money?
And I got companies. I got nothing.
I got some.
You did?
Yeah, I got some.
I got some too.
Yeah, I ain't get
I got
shit.
some, and I didn't even know my finance people salute the humble and Lord. It was like, yo, you qualify, you might as well. You know what I mean? But you got to show that you really using it for what you're using it for. I was using it for employees. So yeah, you know what I mean? Like I did the right thing with mine. I didn't go to fucking Miami and stay at the Fountain Blue and eat them good ass cookies. Ooh, okay, all right.
Hey, bro. Hey,
cookies at Fountain Blue amazing. They are.
I always lied and said I didn't eat it when you asked me.
You're making it seem like that's what I did, bro. I didn't do that.
You what?
I didn't do that. I didn't stay at the Fountain Blue.
Let's talk about your boy, man.
Who's that?
Jake Paul.
Oh yeah, man.
Those all
kid can fight.
Fights, man.
Ain't no way in fuck I'm paying. I refused, and I started to. I was laying on the couch. I was laying on the couch, and I saw the group chat going off, and somebody was talking about how entertaining the Thriller night was, and I went to the Thriller app, and that shit was $49.99, and I said, fuck no. Ain't no way in hell.
It was a top 10 pay-per-view in history, which is unbelievable. It's 1.5 million buys. I mean, he is currently the biggest draw in boxing. Whether you like to admit it or not, he is currently the biggest draw in boxing. If Floyd Mayweather comes back, then it's Floyd, but he is currently the biggest name and draw for a money fight in boxing.
Retarded,
you might hate it, you might love it, it doesn't matter, but those are the facts.
Is it boxing or is it Jake Paul? Because I feel like Jake Paul could do a surfboard contest on pay-per-view and 500,000 people would probably sign up to see it.
They want to see him fight because he's talking shit.
Exactly. What he's done is monetize outrage brilliantly. Like I've said this before, I'll say it again. Haters and celebrators pay the same price of admission.
And they want to see him get fucked up.
in an attention economy, hate is the easiest emotion, right? We live in an attention economy. It's easier to hate a motherfucker than it is to like a motherfucker. Think about how amazing and skillful somebody has to be for the three of us to go, nah, he's nice. And even then,
we only do that for the GOATs.
Yeah.
And even then, we're going to find a way to get a jab or two in.
Facts.
Yeah,
you buying chains?
Bron? Amazing. But look at his hairline. You know what I mean?
Mike Tyson?
Exactly.
Mike Tyson, listen, his fucking, he bit Holyfield's ear off. No, Mike, we've gotten to the point where Mike will be like, Mike wasn't that scary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We'll find a way, even with our greats, to tear him down a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
But the people we hate, we just hate without question. And if we want to see those people get punched and get knocked out and we got to pay the same price, we will. And he is brilliant in his ability to monetize that. And two, his ability to be okay with that. Not everybody can sustain internet hate. Not everybody can walk on the fire.
That was a fall fight, though, man. You know that, Schultz. You know
that wasn't a fall fight.
That's a fall fight.
Nah, that wasn't no fall fight.
Come on, that
guy
wasn't
a fall fight.
He got hit. He got caught.
The guy
got caught.
Jake Paul does hit hard.
It don't matter.
Jake Paul can hit.
Fight. You're supposed to do that. That's all in boxes. Nobody know the first 20 fights. All fall fights.
I'm telling you, bro. I've been talking to Ben. Ben Askren is the guy who fought him, and he's like, no, of course not. There's nothing that I would have to gain from that. It was embarrassing. He wanted to beat him, obviously. But
and why would it be a fall fight when this guy came in built like a fucking substitute teacher, bro?
Literally.
You know what I'm saying?
He just grabbed anybody.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he came in the ring. You weren't even in fighting shape, bro.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's anybody he threw there. Oh, somebody said they'll fight you, get the draw big and whatever. Somebody real. If you want to get somebody for real, they got a lot of guys out there that beat the shit out of him in his weight.
If I was Jake Paul, this is my advice to Jake Paul. Don't listen to nobody telling you that you got to fight real boxers.
Get the fuck out.
You know what I'm saying? I would keep doing exactly what the fuck I'm doing right now. Calling out athletes, calling out celebrities. You got your own shit going on with Triller. Triller ain't Showtime. Triller ain't HBO. Triller not The Zone. You can run Triller. Let all these celebrities feel like they can knock you out. Let people off the street feel like they can fight you. And you just go in there and keep getting pieces of that pay-per-view. If you doing numbers like 1.5
that's great.
And putting rappers and whoever else on the undercard and other fights on the undercard, stay right where you at, Jake. Because don't let these motherfuckers trick you to get your ass beat.
Then it's over.
He got it. Yeah, basically, you get your ass beat for the biggest payday.
It got to be Floyd.
Exactly.
Canelo.
Or Connor. Floyd or Connor, but like it's not worth getting your ass beat for no money. Like I keep telling people, keep saying to me like he's got to fight a real boxer. I'm like, why? He's not trying to win a title. He's trying to win money. You fight the fights that get you the most money, not the ones that get you to the title. How many boxers in history have been making millions of dollars in their first 3 fights? Never been done. Think about it. So we care about the belt because we care about the sport and we're looking for the best at the sport. He's like, I'm looking to make money at this activity. So what is the best way to make money at this activity? I don't hate it. Go for it. Get your fucking money, bro.
I ain't mad at him, but I do want to see him like go against somebody because it's like, why y'all giving this guy so much praise knowing that this is bullshit? Like you say, there's a substitute teacher who went in there.
The guy who went in there had an incredible MMA career.
That's right.
He was undefeated but he's a wrestling guy. So his hands are not that nice, but at wrestling, he was the nicest. They are very different things. And yes, of course, you want to see him step up against competition. But here's the thing. He knows that. He knows that he should take the most lucrative fucking fights. This is a no-brainer. Like, get your goddamn money.
Paul, y'all ain't tricking me out of my spot. Especially if I'm getting a piece of the pay-per-view, I'm sure he's getting a piece of them pay-per-view numbers. And I'm sure it's a chunky piece too.
Yeah, he gets a piece of Triller, I bet. Now here's the thing. The Triller, the whole card and shit sucked. Like, cut the music out. I don't want to see fucking Saweetie lip sync. I don't give a fuck about Doja Cat. Cut all that nonsense out. Maybe you do one performance where it's one song, but like, we don't need it. It's stupid. Get it out of here.
But Schultz, you're also old. And I'm old.
Yeah.
You got to think about the crowd that they're catering to. You got if the headliner is a YouTube star, I'm going to get 2 of these people that I know get a lot of views on YouTube, Saweetie and Doja Cat, let them perform. It's keeping the kids' attention, man. I would love to see the demo of the people
is.
ordering them Triller fights. I bet you it's kids.
Yep, that's why the numbers.
I don't know if it is, man. I think it's more older people that are just curious about him trolling the MMA world. I think it's a lot of MMA fans that want to see him get knocked out. I think it's a lot of boxing fans that want to see him get knocked out. I don't know how many kids are into this, but maybe you're right. Alex was saying the same thing on Flagrant, but I don't know personally if that's what it is. All I'm saying is you got something really interesting. Like when they were just talking in the booth, you had Crime Faces, you had Snoop, you had Mario Lopez, like
Oscar De La Hoya for a second.
Oscar De La Hoya was coked out of his fucking mind. 8-ball to the dome, and he was so goddamn entertaining. Keep Oscar on the cocaine.
I bet you Wax won't pull his dick out around Oscar.
For what?
Oh, no. Oscar sucked the skin right off of that.
My wiener has a first name. Oscar starts singing. He'd be like, my wiener has a first name. It's OSCAR.
Nope.
Listen, I like Pete Davidson doing the fucking behind the stage shit, backstage. Listen, I wouldn't order that shit, but the shit I saw on social media was great.
Yeah, I thought Pete did a great job until he went into the locker rooms, and then the poor kid melted. Like he had some funny things that he said. Like in the beginning, he was like, "This whole thing just proves if you have enough followers, you could do anything."
I saw that on social media.
And I thought it was a funny. And he's like, "The good thing about this is that at least one of them is going to get hurt." And it was like he had some funny jokes. And then he went to the locker room, and then he basically says, "Yo, Jake Paul, nobody likes the other guy, Ben Askren. He's a tool." And then he goes into Askren's locker room, and Askren's like, "Yo, why were you saying that about me? Is that like an act that you're playing for TV?" And he's like, "No, not at all. I mean, the other guy, Jake Paul, is a tool. What are you talking about? I'm rooting for you. We're all rooting for you." And it was just like, come on, bro.
Oh, Ben heard it.
Yeah, he heard it and said, "Yo, make sure he comes to my locker room." And he called him out, and he fucking folded.
Yeah, and Pete also said, "Oh, you're the real deal." And I'm looking at Pete. No, he's not the real deal. That's what the fuck is this going on?
Set up Jake Paul and Wax. Schultz. I'm tired of this shit.
That's a baby fight.
Set up Jake Paul and Wax.
That's a baby fight.
Schultz. You want me to set it up?
Set up Jake Paul and Wax, bro.
That is a baby.
If I'm Jake Paul, I'm not fighting Wax because Wax ain't big enough, bro.
Listen, that's a baby.
How big is Jake Paul?
No, in terms of like his fame.
Nah, we can sell that. We didn't know that fucking Ben Puffer man. What's his name?
He was infamous in MMA.
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him. And
son, he has the fastest knockout in MMA history.
I don't care if
he got knocked out, but it was still the fastest.
I don't care if you want to do like the Rocky fight when they fought in the street. We can do that for YouTube, nigga. For anybody, you already know what time it is, Schultz. If anybody see me actually fight, if you're one of the people who actually seen me get it in, so you already know exactly what time it is.
We can sell a Jake Paul Wax fight.
Wax, I'm telling you this. Wax is talking crazy right now. I've beat Wax in an arm wrestle with my left hand. I beat him in an arm wrestle with my left hand.
Schultz is one of the people who was actually able to see me get it in my life. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Which not too many people. You know how many people
Wax
wish
is
they was
different.
in your shoes?
Wax is different. Wax is different. You are different.
Thank
you.
Jake Paul or Wax? Who wins, Schultz?
Jake Paul or Wax? It's a street fight.
No. Boxing.
No. It's
in
straight
the ring. Boxing.
Straight boxing. Are you serious?
Honestly,
you're not paying attention.
Honestly,
listen. I love my brother.
I love my brother too, but he's getting slept.
I hate to bet on a white man against my brother.
Well, that's your fault.
NyQuil.
I think Jake Paul. He may not knock him out, but I think Jake Paul wins this, bro.
Wins
bedtime,
what? In a boxing ring?
At talking?
Nope, in a boxing ring. In a boxing ring.
I'm not even. I know I'm not paying attention to this.
Get him on call him on FaceTime right now, Schultz.
It's no way possible.
Get Jake. I'm serious. We can tell Jake Paul we got his next match.
All right.
It's our guy Wax. We can sell it real big via Brilliant Idiots, the Breakfast Club, all over the Black Effect podcast. We can make this a thing.
This will be good.
We can make this a thing.
He's coming off an Achilles injury.
Injury.
So yes, I'm slower.
He's never had any amateur fights.
No amateur fights?
Never, nothing.
Never. He just feels like he's fresh off the street and can beat you, Jake Paul.
And I think that I don't know how to, and I want to practice. I don't believe in it. So tell him all that type of stuff. I'm coming off the injury. I'm a little slower. I just had a baby, so I got fat. All that stuff.
Yo, Wax.
Jake Paul
you're
will
getting
beat Wax.
slept in the first round, bro.
I think by second. I think second because his conditioning. Wax condition is terrible.
Condition
you know what I mean?
is trash.
He don't realize he's almost 40 anymore. He still thinks he can do the same things that he used to do. Jake Paul walks Wax down.
Down. Yeah, he's going to walk you down. Now, I will say this.
Do you
if it's
really
a street
believe
fight,
that this guy could walk me down?
Wax. If it's a street fight, there are very few human beings that I think could beat you up.
I ain't saying street fight. I'm talking about in that ring, Schultz.
In the ring is different, bro. In the ring is different.
So you telling me basically I don't know how to throw my hands. That's all you're saying.
No, I think it's a science. I think it's a science to boxing that Jake Paul knows better than you.
All right, no doubt. And I probably do that. He probably boxes more than I have right now at this present time. So right now, Schultz, how long you think you'll last in the ring with him real fast?
Who with Jake?
Yes.
I don't know. That's a great question. Until my cardio gives up. I mean,
so say if your cardio get up and you training with the guy right now, how long you think you'll last with this guy?
If my cardio is there, I'm pretty good in the ring in terms of like I can survive. If my cardio's there, I can survive. If my cardio's not there, then it goes and it's just like, you know,
I'm about to ask you a serious question. How long you think you'll last in the ring with me?
I can last as long as I want to carry you. I'll carry you I'll last as long as I want to carry you.
You are really serious.
I don't think you understand boxing conditioning, bro.
No. I deal with this.
And boxing conditioning is so bad that when you get tired for a second, them hands drop a little bit. Bap bap. Night.
Bap.
Y'all really about to
Wax
make me
is
get
a
back
meme.
Listen.
I don't want that for you, Wax. I don't want that for you,
I'm going to tell you this like right now.
We jumping Jake Paul. Jake Paul, I'm telling you right now. Because I know you're going to knock my guy out. We got to jump you after that for the culture, bro.
I can't believe you can say that.
For cultural purposes, we will have to jump him.
We got to treat it like it was a not guilty verdict in the Chauvin trial, bro.
At all.
Mob justice. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? I can't have that on my conscience.
I ain't worried about that. That's one of the last things I'm worried about.
I think that we'll have to explain it like that. We'll have to congratulate him on the victory because it's a hard-fought victory, and then afterwards, for cultural purposes, we'll have to take it into the streets.
Listen to me. Yeah. I'm not worried about losing to Jake Paul.
He's
should
be
small. He's going to lose.
Let me see.
You're telling me
Paul ain't that small,
it don't
bro.
matter. You got to understand that.
I think he's 6
somebody
foot,
who I need 300 pounds for me to actually look at you as something. You see what I'm saying? I'm not looking at that. That's too small for me. I'm a little different.
Jake Paul is 6'1".
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Let me see.
I don't care if he's 6'10".
It seems like you're backing out of the fight, though. Wax. It seems like you're backing out.
No, I'm not. I'm telling him, let's do it.
I'm
telling anybody, let's do it. I will sit there and destroy anybody that have come over on the other side of me. That's just what I do. You talking to somebody like whatever you do. Listen. Would you kill when you go on stage? Charlamagne, you kill when you're in a Breakfast Club. This is something that I actually know what to do.
Not in that ring.
You're bugging.
Like Andrew said, street fight all day long.
Listen, it ain't about street fighting. I know how to throw my hand.
Nah, Jake Paul embarrassed you in that ring.
Did you meet him?
I think Jake Paul. I think Jake Paul gets you, bro. I think he gets you, dude.
Bro. Listen, like I said, if we want to do the Rocky out on the street,
no, we want the ring.
Then let's do the ring. I'm down.
Yo, Jake, let's do it.
Yes.
Let's see if we can get this going on Triller. Yo, Triller folks, whatever access you need to me and Andrew Schultz, all we need is 10% of the pay-per-view. Okay? Let Wax get a percentage of the pay-per-view.
I ain't worrying about this at all. If y'all want to do it, I'm down. Even you want to do like the Rocky fight in the street, I'm down. This is going to be an easy
You keep trying to make it in the streets.
I'm very confident in my hands. I'm very confident in my skill.
Bout.
Your feet wouldn't even know what to do in boxing shoes.
All right, perfect.
You so used to wearing Timbs.
All right, perfect. All right, no doubt.
I think Jake Paul chips him up, Schultz. I'm not even going to lie to you, bro.
Set that boy up if you want to.
I do. I think Jake Paul.
You've been setting people up for a long time.
I think
Charlamagne
Jake Paul.
been setting people up for years.
I think Jake Paul chips.
I'll set him up too.
I think Jake
Charlamagne go
got
to a restaurant and tell somebody, smack him, and I give you some money, and do a look at me. I said, go ahead and have fun.
That's a street fight.
No.
I'm in that ring, man. I don't know, bro.
Well, don't know, and let's make it happen.
Okay, so listen.
The ring is different.
Listen,
do you even know how to throw combinations, bro?
What you saying? I'm gonna see somebody in front of me.
Do you know how to throw combinations?
I'ma handle my business.
If Jake Paul knocks you out,
yes,
and you end up flat on your face like Nate Robinson,
amazing.
You gotta wear a dress.
No, somebody has to be able to pull your boxes down, so your cheeks are just out.
And then they got to put a flag in your butthole. And stick the flag in your butthole.
Listen,
and it says Jake Paul on the flag.
Or a rose, like on The Bachelor. And Jake Paul's like, yo, Wax, I just want to give you your roses. put the rose between your cheeks.
Listen, we got Instagram, we got all type of things that definitely can make this happen. Like I said, I would definitely beat him the fuck up. I'm not worrying about no
Jake
guy
Paul,
like
this easy money, baby. Let's do it.
It might be easy money, dude.
It's easy money. Nobody.
How long has it been since you've had a boxing match?
Huh?
How long has it been since you had a boxing match, Wax?
It's been a while, but I'm not worrying about that. I'm very skilled. I'm still. It's like riding a bike for me. Certain things like riding a bike for me.
You sound like Andrew saying he can do heart surgery,
no,
bro.
No, it's not.
You
like,
do.
Listen, right now, if you sit there and be like, yo, Wax, I'm about to hook you up with a spelling bee. I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna lose. You see what I'm saying? That ain't my shit. Yeah. I know what throwing my hands and being very skilled to know exactly what time it is. I'm very confident about that. It's one of the things I am.
You see this? This book is called State of Emergency. That's what would happen if Jake Paul and Wax got in the ring, okay? It would be a state of emergency if Jake Paul would knock him out. Tamika would have to come out and do a speech. You know what I mean? Okay? That's how bad it would be, bro. All right? I'm telling you right now, Jake Paul,
you
bro.
won't last 30 seconds with me.
I don't believe it. Schultz, set it up.
Here's the thing.
And I don't think the same thing with that boy. I don't think
longer, him in the boxing
Wax.
with Jake or Andrew going to jail or prison.
Andrew in
lasting
prison.
Longer?
Andrew in prison.
Yes, that's an
No,
longer
definitely
in
Andrew in
prison,
prison. Andrew in prison. Andrew in prison.
For sure.
Andrew in prison. Because Jake and Wax. How long is a ring? How long is a round? 3 minutes?
It's 3 minutes. But also the thing about me in prison, I'm annoying. Like they're gonna start trying to rate me, and then I'm gonna like tell them my opinions about the world and shit, and they're gonna be like, man, I don't even want to rate.
Somebody gonna smack you in the back of your head fast and get you to get all that funny shit out of the way. They're gonna smack you back of your head real fast and get all that funny shit.
Stupid, man.
And then you gonna really have to deal with consequences.
Basically, he's gonna try to talk himself out of it.
They're not
talking. Guys talk their way out the pussy. He think he gonna talk his way out of the dick.
Oh no, you getting that?
I'm gonna be in there and be like, well, what do you guys think about the wage gap? They'll be like, oh God,
nah, that ain't the gap we talking about, baby. All right.
Which one you talking about?
Listen, please hit up Jake.
Listen, man, we can definitely make that happen.
we can make this happen for the fall.
Definitely.
Jake Paul versus Wax.
Thank you. Give me something that actually really works.
It makes sense.
It makes sense. Here's the thing. Wax, the advantage Wax has is he is a lot of mass. Like anytime Wax and I would like joke around shadow box, right? Anytime he like really insert himself, he's very quick, but he's also just a lot and fast. And Jake would have to keep the distance.
Nothing. I'm slow. I'm weak. There's nothing I can do to the guy. Just set it up and don't even promote nothing. I don't want nobody showing nothing about me. I'm the little guy. Make it happen, and I'll show you what time it is.
Jake Paul versus Wax. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it.
Pay attention, man. I don't think y'all paying attention what's really going on.
I don't know what we need to do to make this happen. We can get the sponsors. You know what I'm saying? We can make this happen,
We need to make Wax a superstar celebrity. If Wax was a superstar celebrity and we could guarantee 1.5 million buys, I'm sure he'd be down.
I don't know if we can guarantee gonna get 1 million and something buys.
I don't think 1.5 million people tuned in for Ben, bro. I think Jake Paul is just that much of a draw. I think Jake Paul really is that guy. And that's right up his alley. Meaning like he's a social media sensation. He's fighting on an app. They know it's a bunch of shit before this fight. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not in that world. I heard about the fight. I didn't think that shit was going to be 1.5 million goddamn buys.
Yeah.
Jake Paul the man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So somebody can see him get knocked out, they'd do it again.
I think it will do wonders for Jake Paul to fight somebody who's 6'3", 230, 240 pounds. To knock out somebody like that.
Yeah, I'd easily knock him out. That'd be like.
No. All right, we'll see.
That's your fault. That's your fault for thinking that.
We'll see.
Ain't nothing I can do with that.
Let's pay some bills.
It's like Andrew just now said, there's nothing he can do with me. In 30 seconds, you know I could put you down in 30 seconds with just boxing.
I don't think you've been watching Jake Paul, bro.
Listen, I'm talking about somebody who understands what boxing is and knowing that he tried to run and try to move. It's nothing you can do with the type of force and power
Paul is in that ring, bro, throwing them blows,
That's his fault for doing all that training and still gonna lose. That's his fault. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Ain't no shit talker. I'm not WWE. I'm not Hulk Hogan. Nobody.
Okay,
I'm just showing you my confidence.
Let's see. I want to see how sure you are about this.
Let's talk to me.
Would you bet your butt?
Come on, man.
What you mean?
I think just pay bills, man.
What you mean?
Pay a bill.
I need to know how sure you about this. Would you bet some cheeks?
Oh,
let's pay some bills, bro.
Bet some cheeks, man.
Fuck.
You remember on that movie Above the Rim when they used to play boots? And he's like, bend over. This would be around the rim. Okay? And are you willing to bet some cheeks?
Above the rim.
Not above the rim,
you don't remember
around the rim.
Come on, man. Boots. All right. This episode of Brilliant Idiots is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence and run your business. You'll find what you need, whether you're showcasing your work, blogging and publishing content, selling products and services, announcing upcoming events, or anything you can dream of. Buying a domain from Squarespace is easy because there are no hidden fees or price hikes. And get to know your audience with their analytics tools. Those include insight on page views, traffic sources, time on site, audience geography, and more. It's also simple too. Start with a design template and use drag and drop tools to make it your own. All websites are optimized for mobile. Your site looks great on any device. Every Squarespace website and online store comes with a suite of integrated features and useful guides that help maximize prominence among search results. These SEO tools are paramount. Head to squarespace.com/idiot for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, use the offer code IDIOT to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com/idiot with offer code IDIOT for 10% off your first purchase. Let's get back to the show. Let's get into some shit you won't care about next week. Dave Chappelle is doing what I thought he should have been doing, which is a podcast on Luminary with Mos Def, a.k.a. Yasmin Bey, and Talib Kweli. I'm interested in this only because I'm one of those people who don't think podcasts behind a paywall work. If Chappelle can't get people to pay for a podcast, I don't think nobody will. People like to use the Patreon model as an example. I think the Patreon model is different because it's not like, and I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, it's not like you're just on there doing an exclusive podcast every week. Don't y'all do exclusive content just for the Patreon shows?
No, we just do one extra episode a week.
Okay.
Which is on Patreon. But what the reason why I think that works is because you have the free episode where you bring people into your family, and then they get to opt in on spending more time with the family.
Yeah.
So if you're already behind the paywall, it's harder for you to acquire new family members. You know what I'm saying? But Chappelle doesn't need more fans. He's got the most fans. He's the fucking living GOAT. So there's nothing more that he could possibly need. I'm just curious why he went with Luminary, because I'm sure Spotify would have given him the exact same deal, or Apple would have given him the exact same deal. There are pay platforms that have the money that be more than happy to pay you because you're fucking Dave Chappelle. So going with the worst paid platform for podcasts is just weird to me.
Yeah, Luminary and Endeavor, and I could be wrong. This is the Brilliant Idiots podcast. We don't deal with much facts. I haven't seen a lot of success. You know what I mean?
None.
He probably did to build it up.
I've seen a lot of podcasts go behind the Luminary Endeavor paywall and kind of like lose a lot of momentum. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard nobody out here screaming the, successes of being behind Luminary and Endeavor. No disrespect to those companies, and I'm glad y'all landed a big fish like Dave Chappelle, but I just want to see. I just want to see if it'll work or not. That's all. I don't know. Chappelle is
a great move for Luminary.
You said what?
It's amazing move for Luminary.
Amazing.
I mean, I think Luminary, I don't know the numbers, and again, Brilliant Idiots, but I assume that, things were not the best for Luminary, and then throwing that Hail Mary on 4th down and then landing the fucking biggest shark in the ocean. Shit.
But I mean, Apple, to your point, Apple has a subscription-based podcast now. So I know Apple, that would have been super sexy for Apple. Spotify, same thing. I think Academics is over at Spotify now, which I think is a great move. You know, it's like, go get the check. You know, like the thing that always, scared me about Spotify was, once you get behind that Spotify wall, like you're a prisoner to just who's on Spotify.
Exactly. It's hard to acquire new fans.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're still in the growth stage, which I see ourselves as, myself as, is I want to grow, so I want to be accessible to everybody. But Chappelle doesn't need to grow because he's as big as it gets. So I understand him wanting to cash out. Same thing with Rogan. Like, I understand you want to get that huge chunk. Like, don't get me wrong, that makes perfect sense.
I'm not mad. He's 52.
Yeah, get out the way.
Exactly. But I understand why Rogan went to Spotify, because there are already so many fucking people on Spotify. It's seamless. Luminary, nobody's on it.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe it'll work.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not rooting against it. I just want to see. Like, that's all. I just want to see. I just believe that paid podcasts behind a paywall don't work unless you're, giving them something else. Like, it makes sense. Y'all got Flagrant, and you can steer people to the Patreon. You know what I mean? But I'm sure how many Patreon members y'all got?
We got like 20,000 or something like that.
20,000.
Yeah.
Flagrant 2 probably does like, I don't know, 200,000 an episode maybe?
What, in views?
Or not on views, just regular audio.
Oh, regular audio and video, we do 500,000 an episode.
500,000 an episode. So I mean, that's good, right? Like you're giving away another episode, you get 20,000 people to come over paying. That's cool. You know what I mean? But
amazing.
You wouldn't give up those 500,000 views and listeners for that 20,000.
The way I look at it is like, we still get to react to and influence culture through the regular episode, and then we get to have that more like intimate experience with the super supporters on the Patreon, and you get the best of both worlds right there. And the Patreon provides us with so much protection because, we're some wild boys, and if sponsors get scared, they could go fucking running, but the Patreon holds you down. Those are the people that ride for you. Those are the people that want to support you. They want to protect you, and that's your security. In case some shit goes down, we know that we got that. So
and you're right. And another thing too, to your I think people don't realize podcasts like Flagrant, like you are a podcast, but you're also a YouTube show.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you got two different audiences. There might be people that watch y'all on YouTube that don't listen to the audio, and vice versa.
So many.
But you get both of those. You've built up enough cachet with both those audiences to where 20,000 people decided, hey, I'm gonna fuck with this Patreon shit too and pay for that as well. I wanted to say that too about just like, new people coming in the game when it comes to the podcast space. I think we might be confusing people just a little bit because there is a difference between YouTube and the audio. You know what I mean? Like, I see comments on YouTube and they be like, damn, man, Brilliant Idiots should be bigger. I'm like, yo, Brilliant Idiots is one of the biggest podcasts out here, audio-wise. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But they're looking at YouTube. We came into podcasting when it was almost strictly audio. Yes. And, one of the things that I saw early on in podcasting was it was really hard to find a podcast randomly. So that's when I brought in my little brother and I was like, yo, let's videotape all these things because I see the success of the Breakfast Club and how so many new people can find the Breakfast Club from those YouTube videos. So I'm like, yo, if we put out YouTube videos, maybe people could find us through YouTube and then start listening to the whole podcast. Absolutely.
But we came through at a time where it was audio. So the majority of our listeners / viewers are audio. Flagrant grew through video.
That's right.
So many people saw my stand-up clips. So many people saw my appearances on other big podcast platforms like my TED Talks and shit. So they knew me from YouTube and then came over to this podcast that was also on YouTube. So it's really interesting to see like how your audience... But you know what's crazy is happening is now our YouTube is growing.
Yeah. Because y'all are a great YouTube show.
But for Brilliant, now our YouTube is starting to grow.
Oh, yeah, I mean, because we're here consistently, you know what I mean? Exactly. It looks like we got a fucking set, you know what I mean? Like, it's the same shit. But I just want the kids out there to know, or the new people coming into the space, that it is two different things. I guess we're kind of blessed because, like you said, we were around before the YouTube thing was a thing. But a lot of these people are coming in, starting YouTube shows first,
that's what it is,
and saying this is a podcast. Like, no, it's not. It's a YouTube show. You know what I mean? Because you can, and some of these people are doing YouTube with no audio on the podcast. Like, at least put your shit on SoundCloud, put your shit on Apple. You know what I mean? Put your shit on Spotify. Put your shit where you can actually listen to podcasts too.
Put it everywhere. I think you should put it everywhere. Like, I mean, I think a lot of people probably saw Breakfast Club as a YouTube show, but it was a radio show.
100%.
But it's also a podcast.
It's also a podcast now.
It's a clip show. Like, I bet you there are people who only watch Brilliant Idiots clips. They don't even watch the full episode or listen. They just watch the clips. That's how I am with certain podcasts.
Yeah,
like I'll watch tons of Rogan clips. Like, I'll watch more clips than the fucking podcast itself. But for whatever reason, I just like digesting things in shorter amounts of time. And if it's somebody I really love, then I'll listen to the whole episode on Rogan. So I feel like it's smart to put yourself out there for all the different ways to consume things.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Breakfast Club is consumed 4 different ways. Through radio, through regular just listening to your radio, the iHeart app, whatever it is, YouTube, the podcast, and social media clips.
That's how I know people. I only know people through clips. I don't know these people. Like, some people I might think I know, but I only see them through clips. I don't really know their life.
Yeah. They're
going to make some clips of you and Jake Paul for sure, though. That's a fact.
Oh, man, that meme is going to be nuts. That meme is going to be nuts.
Listen, man, that's all I have to do is set it up, man. I make y'all proud or upset.
Probably upset. I wouldn't be upset because I expect you to lose.
That's what I'm saying. So when I win, you're going to be upset.
No, I'm going to be happy if you win. I'm going to be like, oh, shit, Wax showed us something in that ring.
The fuck you mean?
The ring, man. The ring is different, bro.
I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
I'm telling you, that ring is different, man. You might get performance anxiety in there, bro.
You bugging.
All right.
Come on now. You think me fighting a man, something I actually do is be more, I have a more anxiety than having pussy in front of me? That's more intimidating. Pussy more intimidating over somebody I know I could actually really beat the fuck up.
No. Jake gonna beat your cheeks. That's what Jake gonna do. You looking at Jake. You see, when you looking at a vagina, you like, man, I'm about to tear that shit up.
It's always intimidating when you
That's
go
how
in
Jake
front of
looking
pussy.
at you. Jake looking at you like, I'm about to tear that big black shit up, bro. Jake fuck with black women?
I ain't worried.
I don't know. Well, good question. I don't know. I don't see why not.
I would actually be like, that was a really good one. But I don't think I'm going to lose. I know I'm not going to lose.
How do we spin this? Do we make it racial?
I mean, that's the easiest way to make the money is if we make it racial.
You gotta have a little race in it. You gotta have a little race in it,
like
bro.
Rocky Balboa and the Russian guy.
Yeah, you gotta have a little race in it. Just a little.
I don't even know what he is, so I don't even know what to say.
You don't know what Jake Paul is?
What is he? White?
Yeah, you don't need to get in the ring with him because you don't got eyes. You can't see.
He's white. He could be Russian. He could be fucking Canadian.
That's all white.
Oh, it is?
They're white too, bro. Oh my God!
I thought it was different.
You seen a black Russian before?
God, bro. Oh my God! Imagine how confused Black's been this last 7 years we've been doing this podcast.
Let's do some asking idiots.
Y'all never seen a white Jamaican?
Hold on, wait.
Sean Paul.
I seen a white Jamaican.
Yeah.
All right, let's do some asking idiots. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Y'all didn't want to talk about Nike stopping Kobe Bryant?
I don't even understand. I don't know what that is. I don't know what. I'm sure it's something else. I don't know what the business. I haven't understood the story.
Ask an idiot. Let's get some asking idiots.
Yeah, let's do ask an idiot. This is a good one.
Which one?
The one from Kobe.
Okay, so he says, would you rather eat a cake while sitting on a dick or eat a dick while sitting on a cake? This is Charlamagne. I feel like I asked y'all that before.
Would you rather
is the dick
eat
hard?
A cake
you got it.
while sitting on a dick?
Is the dick hard?
Eat a dick while
that's
sitting on
not
a
cool
cake.
because the house is on fire and all the doors is locked. You got to have one of the doors open.
What?
What do you mean? It's windows.
Wait,
jump out the window.
You got to jump out that fucking window.
No,
unlock the window or something. There's no way out though.
Why? I would rather eat a cake while sitting on a dick.
Come on.
No, but
It's out of control.
is the dick hard or soft? If it's soft, I'll sit on the dick and then I'll just eat the cake.
And sitting on a dick could be just sitting on somebody's lap.
Yeah. I'll sit on the dick and eat the cake.
That's
Dude, why are you thinking it's hard, Wax?
Oh yeah, wow.
You a wild boy. Your cheeks
No,
no
you're
different.
wild, dog.
Your cheeks, because when I thought sitting on a dick, I ain't think of nothing else other than sitting on
I ain't
somebody's
never
lap.
even thought about even.
What'd you
wanting
think
to do
about?
that. I'm not sitting on a dick.
Nah, man.
Why would you want to like? I'm not doing this with y'all. Next,
Eat a cake. What you
Eat some
mean?
cake.
You got to do the would you rather.
Oh, God.
there's no way out. Though. Give me a way out.
You're not even gonna ask what kind of cake it is?
Give me a way out though.
Eat the cake.
Now you gotta be like, listen, eat some laxative cake
Well, there's a lot of would you rather for the wax.
All right, next one, Taylor, go.
Okay, well, in the meantime,
He tried to get some hot shit.
in the meantime, all right, David Vosper wants to know: give me one thing you like about each other and one thing y'all don't like about each other. Be honest.
Ooh, spicy.
Give me one thing you like about each other and one thing you don't like about each other.
I know. I like that Charlamagne can convince himself of anything, and I don't like that Charlamagne can convince himself of anything.
You know what I was going to say?
Dang.
I love that Andrew is always trying to find the funny in everything. And I hate that Andrew is always trying to find the funny in everything.
Why though? Why do you hate it though?
Andrew's a wild boy, man. Andrew texted me shit yesterday, bro. I'm like, I mean, it made it to social media after we beat it up a little bit. But it's just stupid, man.
But
like Andrew
I
was
texted
just like,
Charlotte something. Charlotte had an intervention with me on the phone. We brought 3 other people on the phone at the same time.
because I had to make sure we vet this one before we run it. We run it up the flagpole because it was a good joke.
Tell the story.
Andrew texts me and Andrew goes, it's right after the verdict comes in. So he texts me, he goes, yeah, man, bummer, man. White Boy Summer's officially canceled, right? So, mind you, I'm taking a shit, right? I have my phone on this thing in the bathroom. So I'm laughing my ass off, right? So I called Duval. I said, man, Andrew's so fucking stupid, man. Because it's certain people going to appreciate those jokes. So I called Duval, I go, this motherfucker just texted me talking about White Boy Summer is canceled. And then Duval goes, why? Because of the Derek Chauvin verdict? And I go, yeah. He goes, tell him tweet that shit right now so I can repost it. I go, hold on, let me call him. So we bring Andrew in. Andrew answers the phone. He goes, guys, stop crying. It's Charla. Stop crying, right? Stop crying, right? This guy's so fucking stupid. And so Duval's like, tweet this shit right now so I can repost it. And I'm like, no, this is how we should do it. Because it's a joke there. The joke is when you find out that White Boy Summer's officially canceled and you put that confused look Derek Chauvin had on in the courts. That's the joke. You know what I'm saying? If Schultz would have just tweeted out White Boy Summer's officially canceled, it'd have jumped on his ass.
Yeah. Could be a little risky.
It could be a little risky. That's all. But I understood where the joke was coming from. So it's just like, let's beat it up. Let's vet it. You know what I mean? So my point is, I love that Andrew's always trying to find the funny in everything. And I hate that he's always trying to find the funny in everything. Because it's a world of landmines, bro.
Yes, it is.
What about wax?
What do I love that Wax is fearless, and I hate that Wax is fearless.
Yeah, same.
Because he's setting himself up to get knocked out by Jake Paul for no goddamn reason. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why he would do that to himself, bro.
I love that
do not know.
Charlamagne pays attention, but I don't like that Charlamagne don't pay no attention.
What about Andrew?
You ain't paying attention. The same thing with Andrew. Like, I love that Andrew likes to make the funny and everything, but when like it was times like this when he know better.
No. He don't know better.
He knows.
No, he don't. No, he don't.
He knows for a fact that he'd be in the ring with Jake Paul way more than longer than me. For sure.
Yeah, but both of y'all gonna lose.
I know for a fact he'll probably last rounds with this guy. He won't last round with me, and Jake Paul won't last around with me either.
You gonna wear a condom? That shit sounded wild just now, didn't it? God damn.
So,
if you wear a condom, you might can last a little longer, bro. God damn.
I'll leave that consideration. I'll think about that.
Of fucking Guap Boy 96% no, would you rather your son look better than you or fuck better than you?
Oh, come on.
I don't give a fuck. Even both of them. I don't give a fuck. You got both.
Yeah, it's your son. You're rooting for him.
I have my phone already.
My bad.
Son, you can have it all, nigga.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Be the last one. Make it a good one, Taylor Gang.
Is society... Oh, sorry. Chauvin wants to know, is society pushing people to be single longer or married sooner with its innovations?
Is society
Single
pushing
longer.
people to be single longer or married
Single
sooner?
longer. 100%.
That's what's going to happen.
Pussy's just on your phone, swipes away. A girl just come to your house after you just swipe over. It's so easy to meet a girl. You have all these options, and also all the women that you see online don't look the same that they do in person. So now you're constantly looking for this thing that isn't even real. Single longer, and it's bad. Negative side effects of this. This is not good for society.
Shit, I think it's pushing us to be married longer because I would not want to be single in this social media era, bro.
Way.
There's no privacy. You know what I'm saying? There's no secrecy. Everybody know what you're doing. Everybody know who you doing it with. You could be out here laying in the bed with another girl. She might put you on Instagram. For me, I like the fact that I'm married and I'm happy and I know my partner and there's no fucking surprises. I'm cool.
Yeah,
I personally, the innovation, the technology makes me feel like I want to be married longer. Like I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah, me too. It sucks. There's no more privacy. You can't even hide. Like I used to like to have sex because I know I wasn't supposed to be doing it. But now it's like everybody knows it's like a job. Shit sucks. All losers.
Wait, sorry. I have one more question. Leon _Huffman Jr. wants to know, if life were a video game, what would some of the cheat codes be?
If life were a video game, what are the cheat codes? Ooh, that's a great one.
The same thing in Contra. Well, two things, right? The one in Contra that gives you multiple lives. If we had multiple lives, we'd be some reckless motherfuckers out here.
Yeah.
And I mean, that would be a cheat code too, because you just constantly get an opportunity to keep coming back, getting it right?
Yeah.
And agelessness. Because video game characters don't age. But then I wonder about that too. I wonder if, clearly we're supposed to age because we do. But I really do feel like things get better with age. Things get better with time. I think, people get better with the more experience they got. They get better with the more wisdom they got. You know what I'm saying? Like I like aging. I do. I'm looking at 62. I'm looking at like, damn, I can't wait to be 62, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because then all my kids, like my oldest will be 30 something. Rest of them will be in their 20s. And they'll be having their own lives, you know what I'm saying? Like,
sit back and watch.
Man, I was looking at Master P today with his two sons, Hersey and Mercy.
It's dope.
That's dope as fuck. Hersey going to Tennessee State University on a full scholarship. Right. Mercy's a freshman. Him and Hersey and Mercy just won state championship in high school this year. Beat Bron's son's team. Oh. You know what I mean? His son's a freshman in high school. He already got a scholarship to the University of Minnesota if he wants to go.
That's being a man.
Man,
kids grow and all that type of shit. That's what it's all about.
That shit is dope. I ain't gonna lie. I can't wait.
Blessings, man. Another blessing, another day that God gave us. So cherish it.
And it's just Master P is like, yo, music is dead. This is what it's about. Me being a father. I'm out here pushing my products. Bless. I got my sons out here. My son, and he was like, it ain't a dream of mine for my sons to go to the NBA. I would love for them to, but I'm teaching them business. He's like, I want his son is majoring in engineering.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like he wants his son to be an engineer. Right. His other son is talking, he want to be a biochemist, something. He was like, I want my kids to go to school and get the education, and then we're gonna go out be out here running these damn businesses, running these companies.
Love that.
You already see Romeo out here living his best life. Like P did a good job. Like that shit is inspiring, man. I just want to raise great kids. I want to be 62, 72, watching my kids get old, watching them live their life, watching them be the entrepreneurs and business people that they gonna be. That's what I want.
I can't wait I need Viagra. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck?
I'm just saying, when I need Viagra, that mean I'm old enough to where I need this. My shit ain't gonna move unless I put a Viagra in it.
But what? That's what you say after what Charlamagne just said?
That's a certain age. Like, that's growing old. You like 70. When your meat start working? 70?
Depends. Depends on your diet. The way your stomach look now, I say you got about 53. 53, you gonna need Viagra.
Yeah, I ain't not worried.
That's it, guys?
That's it, babies.
All right, that's it. Listen, man, as always, we record at WTF Media Studios. You can go to WTFmediastudios.com to book your appointment, okay, at a 60% Black-owned studio. All right. And as always, if you listen to this podcast, you think we're smart, you think we're intelligent, you think we're brilliant, you're absolutely right. But if you listen to this podcast and you think we're just a couple of idiots who don't know shit, you're right too. It's the Brilliant Idiots Podcast. Thank you for listening.